to make you a better team. So, yeah, we just got to stay disciplined and, keep building this thing brick by brick.
Whenever I talk about the Panthers on this show, I always bring up the game that Kurt Warner and I called on NFL Network.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Before the Growl. I'm Mason. That's Ireland. And this is M. And you just told our friend Parker Bell is leaving.
Good for him. And he's going to Amazon. Which
is that not official?
I was saying we could do it on his last day. I just said that.
Well, we'll do it again.
Well, if he hasn't given notice, you just gave it.
No, did he give? No?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. As long as he did.
All right.
We're
Sorry, I did that right before.
This from the record.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we've had some Before the Growl bloopers the last couple of weeks.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Excellent.
Anyway.
So, you came up with this story. Is the Pardon My Take, guys?
No, I think it's the Mark Titus show.
Okay, the Mark Titus show.
So they were at Barstool, and they do a college basketball show.
Okay.
And there were 7 guys at Barstool, and one guy was tasked with getting pizza for the crew.
Yes.
And he was doing it with his own card.
So 7 people.
Seven people.
Exactly. And 7 men, too.
Yeah.
Okay. All guys, and all guys at Barstool so they can eat a lot.
Yeah.
And the guy got 1 pizza.
One pizza. Plus garlic bread. I read the story. Plus garlic bread. Order garlic bread, order a pizza.
For 7 people, you figure each person's going to eat 3 pieces minimum. So you need at least 21 slices. They cut them in slices of 8.
Yeah.
So that's 8, 16. You got to buy 3.
Okay.
I would go 4 just because somebody is going to eat more than 3.
Well, that's okay. I have 3 extra pieces.
Right. It's all dudes. I mean, we
I
eat
have
a lot
24 slices for 7 guys.
So I'm trying to think. When Juan and I order a pizza, it has 8 slices, and we eat 4 each.
Right.
Which is normal, right?
I've become hooked on CPK, not the actual restaurant, but at Ralph's, you can go in, and CPK has their own line of frozen pizzas.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, nice.
And the Margarita CPK frozen pizza is insane.
Is it really?
But you can't get it. It's like, if you ever see it, buy a bunch of them because they go out of, everybody loves them.
Yeah.
So, like, the Ralph's in Manhattan Beach doesn't always, they sell out really fast, so I have to go to the one in El Segundo and get them there.
I wonder what Pepe and Michael, if they have different ideas of how many pizzas
Michael
you
loves
have to
pizza.
buy.
Yeah.
So would he get 7? Everybody has their own pizza?
Everybody has their own
And the thing is, this guy
pizza?
was like, I was the one paying for it. It was expensive. And it's like, well, you can expense it.
No, they said he could expense it.
Yeah.
But he still only got 1
He
pizza.
only still got one.
That's a fail.
And the garlic bread.
That's
he
a
did
fail.
get the garlic bread also. Don't sleep on garlic bread.
When I ordered pizza for my family, Jack only likes eating the knots, the garlic.
Oh, right.
knots.
The garlic knots are delicious.
you account
and
for
lately
that.
he says, order me some, like, basically chicken bites or chicken tenders.
Yep.
And he hardly eats any of the pizza. He just eats the knots and the chicken.
Knots and chicken. Yeah, knots are really good. You know who's got great knots? Is Ciano Trattoria in Marina Del Rey.
They're
I think they're
addictive.
the best
And
knots.
chicken
And
parm.
you get to sing. Have you ever been to C&O?
I have not. Where is that?
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Amazing.
Every top of the hour,
Okay.
the whole restaurant sings it.
I'm
and
getting-
they bring out free knots.
I'm getting a theme that you guys like when you're sung to. Because you guys...
Sung to, or we will participate.
Because Lowry's, you're like, oh, I love Lowry's, but they also come to the tables
They
and
do
they sing to
sing-
you.
they
You love
sing
that,
to you, yeah.
the karaoke bar.
The bar Mace turned me
Yeah.
on to, Don't Tell Mama in New York, is like my new favorite bar.
I know.
So you love-
We're talking about opening one of those here.
Yeah, John wants us to expand and build one of those
There's
here
enough
in
talent
LA.
here in
Oh,
LA.
so much
Obviously.
Lisa
talent.
came
Yeah.
up with a great name for it, too. My Cousin's Wedding.
That's actually pretty good.
I like
And
that.
so we would hire like Broadway people who either aren't in a show or have a night off to come in and play the piano, and then everybody just goes, eats, drinks, and
Or pop
drinks.
star hopefuls, etc. Like that. So, yes, you guys love dinner and a show.
right.
Have you guys
Love
ever been
dinner
to
and a
dinner
show.
theater?
Oh, yeah, back in the day. There was one in Toledo. It was so
Okay.
cheesy.
What?
Now, as I go back and think about it, I saw South Pacific at the Toledo Dinner Theater.
I'm guessing it did not feature name actors.
It did not feature name actors.
I went to a dinner theater in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and
Yeah.
that was the first time I ever saw like live theater, which I think is at least.
What was the first show you saw?
Into the Woods.
Into the Woods?
And and it's still my favorite musical.
Oh,
I
there
think
you go.
I because I saw it first, I think it has a soft spot in my heart. But
Yeah.
it was fun. And
Yeah.
I also saw Cats there, and they had the cats
Cats is
still
just
go
a-
into
Where
the
are the
audience.
ants and
A dreadful musical. Just absolutely
And then the
awful.
cat like licked up your food a
Oh,
little bit,
God,
it was great.
Stupid people all dressed up like cats. An idiotic show.
But
and
they
by the
do-
way, reviving it.
But Memory is a banger of a song.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And
That is the redeeming song out of it.
It is. It is. And by the way, have you seen the full show?
Yeah, obviously.
I saw it on Broadway, and what happens is Betty Buckley was the singer when I saw it. Boy, that's going back a few years. And she's standing.
From 8 is enough.
She's standing on this tire, and this tire slowly lifts itself to the sky, and she rises up, and she's singing. It's dramatic.
You know what I jumped in on the other night? I was flipping channels, and I jumped in on Staying Alive, the sequel to
Staying Alive, the
Saturday Night
sequel.
Fever. I couldn't get enough of
Now,
it.
that's the one where
Stallone directed it.
Fiona
Hughes sleeps with Travolta early and then starts blowing him off.
Is it Cynthia
Rhodes
Rhodes?
is his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, that's the one where, remember, Travolta had gotten heavy and Stallone, whipped him into shape for that.
He
It's
looks
directed
great.
by Sly Stallone.
Yeah, he looks great.
Well, we got a great show.
Yeah.
Today.
Oh, yeah. It's
Lots
over.
of guests, lots of people.
Yeah,
We're
lots of
loaded.
people.
Yes.
Morales is here. Michael's here. Pepe's here. Rachel Nichols, who just got back from the Olympics, is going to join us at 12:30.
Dr. Clapper, Luke Robitaille, it's all happening. Stick
Wow.
with us on the
That's
YouTube.
more a show than we're used to.
Exactly. Or listen on the radio and on the app.
Or schedule that checkup. Providence is here to support healthier hearts in every community. Learn more at providence.org/SoCalHeart.
All gas, all Lakers.
Tonight, the spotlight shines bright at Crypto.com Arena. The Los Angeles Lakers are ready to defend the house against the high-flying Orlando Magic.
Here's Luka. Long three. It's good.
The Lake Show Battle the Magic. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Yo, I'm your old basketball. Haven't seen you out on the courts in a while. Why not pass me over to Goodwill? Donating me helps Goodwill's mission to provide career training and support services right here in the community. And that's a slam dunk. Donate today. Hey, I got next.
To find your nearest Goodwill locations and to learn more about our mission, please visit Goodwill.org. Goodwill, where your things start new lives.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Here we go, 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
On a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Welcome into the biggest show on the radio. A little hollow there for a second.
Who?
The mic.
Oh, the mic.
Shocking.
No,
that something's not
you
working.
sound especially booming and resonant
Yes,
today,
no,
Chris.
I
Well, you know what? I took
absolutely
a
agree.
2-hour break and I left here for 2 hours.
Smart. Where'd you go?
It's a long story, but I had to go back to my house in Orange County to pick up medicine and come back.
Come back. Wow, that's a haul.
It was actually very nice.
Was it nice?
I listened to nothing.
Oh.
It was beautiful.
Wait a minute.
You and
listen?
Travis,
Just
when he goes on
silence.
long road. See, if I do that, I'm afraid I would fall asleep at the wheel. I got music.
I'm always
jamming
music or podcast. Music or
Yeah.
podcast.
Well, Sedano's been especially cranky the last few days.
Has he been?
Yeah. There was a big social media
I heard.
post yesterday.
For a reason, or
And then
just in
Petros
general?
reposted it.
Oh! What? Explain.
Petros said, you guys are really promoting this? And it was just Sedano berating me for like 60 seconds. It was great, though.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Petros posted
I
on it?
texted P and went, wow, appreciate the love, brother.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, any news is good news.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's right, John.
When they're not talking about
That's
you,
the
then
problem.
you got to worry.
Let's do it. The biggest show on the radio. Mason and I on your Tuesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What is going on, people? It's Live Imaging Tuesday. Pepe and Michael are going to be here. Rachel Nichols, who I guess was on the morning show last
Few
week.
weeks ago,
she's,
yeah.
She's going to talk a little curling. We're fascinated by it.
She was in Milan.
Yeah.
She just got back over the weekend, so she'll talk
and
to us.
Dr. Clapper's going to join us. Luke
How are
Robitaille.
ya?
All that stuff is happening.
The morning
today.
show was really into curling for about 3 hours.
Yeah.
We called like Hollywood Curling Center, There's a Hollywood curling
there is
center.
such a place.
We had Rachel Nichols on the show.
Yeah.
Beto, for some reason, made Sedano and Cap Morning Show curling T-shirts. We haven't spoken about curling since.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things that you talk about when the Olympics come around every 4 years, and then it never gets mentioned.
One of the reasons I wanted to bring Rachel on, and Rachel is on, for some reason, on the USA Curling Advisory
She'll give you the whole
Board.
story.
Yeah.
It's an amazing story.
Yeah, but I don't understand how it's scored. Do you?
Mostly, I understand how it's scored.
All right, because I watched for 25 minutes the other day, and when I turned it on, it was 5-2, and when I turned it off, it was 5-2. But I watched 25 minutes of curling.
Right. I mean, it's shuffleboard.
Is it
right?
like tennis? They got to play points within a game, and then you win the game?
No, they play 10 ends.
Okay.
So, in other words, an end is like an inning, so it's one set of stones.
I think you guys should ask Rachel Nichols about the scoring.
I think so, too.
Because
she'll
I'm
be
already
better at
confused by
explaining
you
it
with
than
the
me.
10 end.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
you
what
gotta
that
hit
means.
him in the house, and it's a stone.
Now, when I walked in, you said, "Oh, you're very religious today. You have the crucifix out." Hold on for a second.
Okay.
With it out, do I remind you of the My Pillow guy? Should I put it back in?
No, it doesn't
What,
bother
does
me
the
at
My
all.
Pillow guy wear a
Yeah,
cross?
that's the bit. No, it's like a giant cross.
Yeah, no, I don't think I ever saw you wearing
Sometimes
a
it's out.
crucifix.
Usually I wear golf shirts and they're buttoned all the way up.
Okay.
Because all my golf shirts are a little big now.
Is that something you wear daily?
Yeah.
We just didn't notice it until now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, in fact, there's I almost died.
Yeah.
And it is a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. When they had to
12:03.
when they put me in a coma, they took it off of me because they had to take everything off of me. And they handed it to my mother, who then handed it to Stephanie, and Stephanie put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't ever lose that.
That's
a
heavy.
good luck charm,
Yeah.
literally.
Do you ever do the rosary?
I don't. Stephanie does. I do not.
Does she do the rosary?
Yeah.
My grandmother did the rosary every single day. She would get on her little exercise bike, Rose Santa Cruz on 6th Avenue in Altoona, Pennsylvania. She'd get on the exercise bike every day, and she'd ride it while she did the rosary. She did the rosary every day riding.
And
that's
didn't she live to almost be 100?
Yeah, that's why she lived to be 96 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to live that long. Now that they've rebuilt my heart, I'm actually starting to get worried that I'm going to live too long.
I want to go out at 90.
That still seems too long.
Right at 90. My grandfather went out at 90. My dad went out at 84.
Yeah.
But my dad, I thought, still had a few good years in him. Cancer got him.
Yep.
But my grandfather lived to 90. Right when he got to like 89, he was completely content with his life.
Right.
Yeah.
it's a long time.
I would say I want to live till a day before miserable. If I'm not feeling good in the head, if I'm not feeling good in the body, it's like, all right, let's move on.
Well, remember Tuesdays with Maury?
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Yeah, Tuesdays with Maury, he had the best answer for this. I want to live as long as I can wipe my own ass.
Yep.
If I can't wipe my own ass, I'm out.
Yeah.
And so it got bad for him at the end, and he went.
Yeah, he went.
Yeah.
Exactly.
By the way, May sent a text.
That's a very morbid way to start the show.
I'll change gears.
Okay.
You sent a text yesterday, so we'll chalk that up. February 23rd as your light bulb moment. We've all had it. It just took you longer to get there.
Yeah.
When you realized that there has never, ever been anything like Victor Wembanyama.
The most interesting, exciting player in the league. He's
Mace, I'm going to take it a step further. In any sport, he's Tiger Woods different. That's how good this
that's
dude
very
is.
good. I like that.
He is Wayne Gretzky different. That every once in a while, a person will come along. That like LeBron had a great line about it. He said, people try and call Wemby a unicorn. That's not a strong enough word. He's an alien.
He's an alien, yeah.
He's not of this planet.
Yeah.
So last night, he didn't even score a lot, but completely controlled the game. He blocked 6 shots and altered at least 10 more.
Right. Oh, my God. They're shooting like those rainbows to get over him, and there's no chance. And, by the way, when he swats a ball out of the air, a lot of times he just grabs it.
Right.
It's a block, and he grabs it. It's stunning to watch.
He is also the most coordinated 7-foot-plus guy I've ever seen.
No question.
Kareem was before that. Kareem had a fluidity to him, but Kareem couldn't bring the ball up and shoot
this guy's
threes.
got a handle. This guy can make threes. I just thought, and by the way, I've slightly revised my view of the Detroit Pistons. I think they need a secondary scorer. Cade Cunningham got in trouble last night.
Jalen Duren is.
Yeah, but he's not a scorer in the traditional. Jalen Duren's like an 18 and 12 guy.
Well, 18's not bad.
But I think they need a secondary offensive force for them to be really a factor. In San Antonio, they can win it all.
Literally, my pick to win it all.
They can absolutely win it all.
Yeah.
Was it on this? It was on Base in Ireland that Greg Bergman said Wemby was Not going to be great, right?
He's too thin. He's going to get hurt. He's never going to amount to anything.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to.
That's the early scouting report.
I mean, the morning show was doing a lot of scouting reports this morning.
We were. So everybody was a little. By the way, let's speak to the morning show.
We got to see Cap
7
today. We haven't seen Cap in a long time.
Did you enjoy that? Did he do a
7 a.m.
logo?
to 10 a.m., 9 o'clock hours on the YouTube?
So yesterday you said that I said JJ Redick should be fired. I did not say that.
Oh, okay.
The conversation we were having, which made Sedano explode, but I said it.
Right.
This is going to make you explode. It was like the Disneyland ride when you float into the head of the whale.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I was going in to create content.
So what set him off?
I said, what makes us believe JJ Redick should be the head coach long term for years to come?
And that's all you asked?
That's all I asked. And then he just went.
Because he knows JJ.
Yeah, of course. And we kind of,
I don't think JJ's
I
not
threw
going
him off
anywhere.
the script.
I was told you said JJ should be fired.
No.
So okay.
I just said why. So now you're throwing somebody under the bus.
You were misquoted.
By whom?
I think it was
I thought
Emily.
I quoted properly,
Christopher. She told me you said
Knowing
that.
you, Chris, I think you did say he should be fired.
No, I didn't.
And now you're spinning.
No,
I
I
didn't.
got a hammer and a JJ bobblehead ready to go.
I did say that. I said that. I said Mark Walter because now they're doing bobbleheads. Sunday was a bobblehead night.
Well, it was a statue night.
Listen, when you raise ticket prices 40%, bring on the bobbleheads.
Yeah, you get the bobbleheads.
Nothing bobbles about that Pat Riley statue.
Yeah, no, the Pat Riley statue.
And I said, if there's a JJ bobblehead, I'll be ready to slam it when the time comes. But my point was, what makes us think, when you look at the record, it's the same record as it was last year at this time, why are we convinced if the Lakers are changing parts out that JJ's not one of those parts?
I can answer.
That's all I said.
I can answer that.
Are you going to give me the Pat Riley gave him the kiss on the cheek?
No.
Okay.
I said this to Mace yesterday. I don't think the Lakers are 11-11 in their last 22 games, which of course is unacceptable to Laker fans and to the organization. Now, 500 is not what they're about. I think, Chris, it has more to do with roster construction than it does coaching, and that's why you can't blame the coach.
So does Rob get blamed in that?
Well, Rob is the one who has been charged with fixing it, and he's done it before.
Okay.
Remember when Rob got here, everybody said, this is a dead-end job. You'll never get out from under Luol Deng and Timofey Mozgov.
Right.
Rob got rid of them both within 2 months and then rebuilt the team, and 2 years later they won the title.
Right.
So it's a big summer. Rob has shown an aptitude for this, but I think even Rob would tell you that if you put another coach in there other than JJ, I think you'd have a very similar record.
I just don't think you can change coaches every 2 years. I mean, there's no way to build
the Lakers would say, hold my beer.
Right, exactly. I mean, literally every 2 years there's a different coach, and I don't care who. You've got to give somebody a runway, particularly when the roster, as John points out, is so flawed. I mean, you look at
Let me ask you that, though.
Yeah.
On that, if you had Austin Reeves, LeBron James, and Luka, don't you think shouldn't you be able to motivate those guys to at least put up a fighting chance against the Celtics?
Yeah, I don't know why they came up so lame and embarrassing in that game.
So something that was posed on the morning show today.
Okay.
Could Nico have been right about Luka?
No.
Doesn't play defense.
Right, but did Magic play defense?
Different team, different coach.
Right, but I'm just saying, if your criticism of Luka is he doesn't play defense, does Steph play defense?
No.
I mean, would you not want Steph on your team?
I would absolutely, and I want Luka on my team.
Right.
This was a Sedano pointed
So
this out, which I, by the way, maybe Nico was right. Does that mean you don't take Luka? Of course not.
So there's without question, a redundancy between Luka and Austin. Both guys are playmakers, scorers, and guys that don't defend well.
So then another member of the morning, I don't know why we're just pointing out what the morning shows are. But
I
Cappy
feel like
said,
I'm listening to it
would
now.
you rebuild the team off of Austin Reeves then? Would you trade Luka? I'm not saying.
Oh, my God.
I'm saying he threw that out. And, of course, we all scoffed.
I heard both Sedano and Cap say they would trade Austin.
Right.
I wouldn't.
I would in the right deal.
But why?
Why
For what?
Well, I don't know. If he goes in a Giannis deal, I'd be like,
Oh,
okay,
you
sure.
and Giannis.
No, it's not me and Giannis. I think it's pie in the sky. But in a world
You're like
where
DeMarco with the love affair about Giannis.
in a world where you could move
where you could
move Austin for Giannis, and I don't believe this is real, I would move Austin.
What world are you moving Giannis for Austin Reeves?
Austin Reeves, 3 draft picks, a bunch of stuff.
The 3 draft picks would be the thing you have to offer Milwaukee that they might be interested in. But to this point, Milwaukee hasn't even indicated that they're moving off of Giannis. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm an Austin Reeves guy. A guy who could shoot one over at Riviera. That's my guy.
Yeah. And Austin and Luka get along really well. I mean, they play well together.
They play well together.
I know they have similar skill sets, but they also play well together.
Now, John, I want to ask you this.
I'm very interested tonight because Mace is right. That game the other day was flat, embarrassing. You know, James Worthy hammered him over the weekend.
God, James Worthy,
but
told the truth.
There's 2 things you can do when you get embarrassed and you fall flat on your face. You can cower in the corner and curl up in a ball, or you can come out and fight. And tonight, I expect them to come out and fight because that was embarrassing. They didn't play up to their capabilities. They know it. And I hope, because Orlando's not bad. Orlando's got a winning record. And as you know, teams with winning records this year have been a problem for the Lakers.
11-14. The Lakers are 11-14 against
tonight,
teams with winning records.
I'm excited about tonight because I think they're going to come out and I think they're going to fight.
I got a question for John Ireland
about
JJ. But no,
do it.
Well, tease it.
Do it. Okay. Question for John Ireland. Coming up next, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
It's game day, which means it's time to BB go for it. Listen to Mason Ireland today for your chance to play. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 7 and guess which team scores the first 3-point basket of the game. Get it right and you'll win a $100 BB Go promo code. Plus, be entered to win for a chance to win a trip to basketball's biggest stage. From our friends at BB Go, bring something different to the table. BB, go for it!
Get ready, SoCal. Hard Rock Casino Tajon is giving away a kilo of gold in February. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all February long for the $500,000 kilo of gold giveaway just by using their card. Join us every Thursday in February for your chance to win big. Details at casino.hardrock.com/Tajon. Hard Rock Casino Tajon. This is how SoCal plays.
And straight to the championship with a brand new truck from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $84 a month for 36 months plus tax, only from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. You got a trade-in? Your ride could be worth more than you think. So get in the game with Northridge and Wonders Toyota. They make it easy.
2025 Toyota Tacoma 2.4L Turbo, model 7162G, VIN number 3TYJDAHN 1ST037657. Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 due at signing.
30 for 30 presents the Philly Special.
38 seconds to go. We're on the 1-yard line, 4th down. We call timeout.
It was all about the Patriots. They were built for this. Nobody was quite sure what the Eagles were built for.
Right away, the Philly Special jumped in my mind. You want Philly?
My pause was just like,
yeah, let's do it.
That's it.
This isn't the play of the game, folks. This is the play of the season.
Stream the Philly Special now on the ESPN app.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Quarter after 12 o'clock on a Live Imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. This here.
This, by the way, is the band that's opening the Beach Life Festival. coming up in May.
I believe Cappy's headed down there right now to have a meeting with them.
Yeah, it's fun. I've been 3 years in a row. It's really fun.
Duran is the opening night act. James Taylor is the Sunday night closer, so that's a really good festival.
James Taylor is also playing at Yamava this summer.
Oh wow,
that's
yeah.
nice.
I've never seen James Taylor.
He's great.
I would like to see him. I would like to see Paul Simon. I've never seen him.
Really?
He's at the Hollywood
I
Bowl
don't know
this
about
summer.
a Paul Simon one.
Oh, come on.
I feel like I'd fall asleep.
No, come on.
I like Paul Simon's
You can call me
records.
Al. You can call me Al.
That music video always made me nervous as a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Is that right?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Pepe, your thoughts?
you want to say hi, everybody?
Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. You, Chris.
So Pepe brought me a hat that says Harmony and Chaos.
Oh, that's actually.
But I told him I'm keeping the gutless John Ireland hat on
Yeah.
today.
Did you have that hat made, Pepe, or did you just find
You
it?
trying to give me a freebie?
No.
Somebody gave you a freebie and you're passing it
One
off.
question at a time, okay?
Yes, one question at a time.
Okay.
Damn.
I saw that immediately. I thought about you and the princess.
Thank you. It's Stephanie, my girlfirst, is what you.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
I don't need you calling
can
her
I
the
call her the
princess on the
princess?
radio.
Chris, you're going to turn into that guy from 30 Rock, who's the writer, who just has the hats every day.
Oh,
and
that's
different-
right.
Yeah,
different
that's
things.
true.
So
Very underrated show, 30 Rock.
So good.
If you're looking at, if you're at night, you're looking for a show, and you want to fall asleep, you want to put something fun on, put 30
By
Rock
the way,
on.
Tina Fey's new show came out last night. It's got Tracy Morgan and Daniel Radcliffe. It's called
This is about a guy who blew up his career by doing something
Gambling and
embarrassing.
Football.
Yeah.
And he's trying to rebuild his career.
Megan Thee is going to be in an episode.
There you go.
Wow.
It's called The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins. And I watched it. I thought it was very funny. It's got good places to go.
Okay.
You never seen Paul Simon? You never seen Taylor?
Correct. Yeah, I've never
Chris,
seen
you were
it.
going to ask me a question.
Yeah,
I was
what
going to
was
let
the
Pepe
question?
go there for a
Yeah,
second.
okay.
I mean, I didn't know if you had more.
Yeah, no, what was the ask John the question, and then Pepe will answer the question.
One
too.
question at a time.
Yeah, too many questions.
So, Michael, John,
He'll be here
talk-
shortly.
I know. We talk about JJ Redick. And
Right.
I asked the question. I didn't say he should be fired.
Okay.
Just said, is he the coach long term?
Yeah.
Part of that is JJ was brought in to coach LeBron and AD. Then things changed. How does Luka feel about JJ?
Well,
So isn't that partly Luka's decision moving forward down the road?
Yeah, they were teammates in Dallas.
I do.
And so they had a relationship before he ever got here. And I think one of the smartest things JJ did was he went to Luka and JJ is really smart and he doesn't pull punches.
That's
in other
for
words, he'll say the quiet part out loud. So he went to Luka and he goes, "Look, you're the new face of the franchise and I'm just the coach. You tell me, do you want to be coached or not?" Because there are superstars who just don't want to be coached. They want to be left alone and, do their own thing, and then I make all the parts work around them. Or I could get on you and coach you. And he goes, "I want to be coached, and I want to be coached hard. I want you to get, when you see me do something that you don't like, I want to hear it immediately." So that's how they go. And
Okay.
I think it works. But, again, I know we have to question when a team is struggling, especially when the team plays like the Lakers did against the Celtics on Sunday in a nationally televised game and they don't show up, that you question everything. But I would maintain, Pepe, I'm curious if you agree, that the issues facing the Lakers are not coaching related as much as they are roster related. We have a top-heavy roster by no one's fault. LeBron makes a ton of money. Luka makes a ton of money. Austin's about to make a ton of money. So they had to fill in with what they could find. They had some good finds. Guys like Jake LaRavia were a steal. They had other guys that didn't work out as well. I think it's more roster construction than coaching. How about you?
No, I totally agree with you because we need to make some adjustments in the roster, because one of the things that I wanted to talk to you, Ireland, and you guys too. Okay.
Me also?
Mason and
Am
me
I
too, or
included?
just Ireland?
And
Is-
Chris? Okay.
Because
Put it on
we
the
talk
table.
about this.
Yeah.
Austin should come from the bench.
I disagree.
No, you do or you
I
don't?
disagree.
See, I love that idea.
Yeah.
And by the way, I would put Rui over there too.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when the Lakers would when they would make substitutions, then the second unit would be run by Austin and Rui. Rui's not getting any shots.
Here's where I don't like it. Austin and Luka are one of the most successful two-man combinations they've got. In fact, They have a 108 defensive rating when those two guys on the
That's
floor.
a sassy stat,
which
Pepe.
is shocking to me that
Right.
the defense is that good.
Well, they're both
here, and they're on +9 when they're on the floor together. It's when you add LeBron that there are issues.
Well, that's the point. When all three start, then that changes
Right,
because when LeBron leaves, then Reeves can come and play with Luka. That's what
Right.
they were doing before.
And to Pepe's point, what he's talking about is if you start the starting lineup that we think they're going to start tonight, which would be Luka, Austin, Marcus Smart, Ayton, and LeBron.
Yes.
Okay. There's a pecking order on every team.
Sure.
On our team, Luka shoots first. LeBron shoots second. Austin shoots third. If you take Pepe's suggestion and move Austin to the bench and you bring him in for Luka or LeBron, the worst he's going to do is shoot second.
See, I think in an ideal world, and I know this sounds stupid, but I would like to see LeBron come off the bench.
Ooh.
Obviously, it
That's
would never
never gonna
happen,
happen.
will never happen, but
That is pretty stupid.
if you look at the three together, they're a net negative.
job,
When they play together, it's negative. When it's LeBron and Luka, it's negative. When it's LeBron
Okay.
and Austin, it's negative.
Your idea isn't as crazy as you think it is. He has to start because of his stature
of
in the
course.
game. But once you start and play the first 5 minutes, then you can mix and match any way you want.
And all I'm saying, when he's out there, without those two guys, he's a +9.
Yeah.
So, honestly, why not stagger those guys in a way that when you get the bench crew out there, that LeBron is the guy that's with them, and keep Austin and Luka together? It's your most successful combination.
What is the first substitution the Lakers do most of the time?
They take LeBron out at the 6-minute mark. And
So if you take LeBron out and then you put Austin and Luka are going to be there for a
Which is great.
And
but
that's
if you
what you
put
want.
the three of them, there is not enough.
There's only one ball.
Yeah, Luka and Austin play very similar, very, very similar. And then you have two players there that are not the greatest defenders.
Right. Okay, again, I'm just going to – I mean, the data disagrees with you.
Well, those numbers, so you can spin to say anything. For example,
sure.
Michael and Stu Lance, hate plus-minus. Hate it. They say it's the most misleading stat in the game, and they both played in the NBA. I didn't.
I 1,000% agree with them. Plus-minus in an individual game is meaningless. It's meaningless. But if you look at it over a long haul, if you look over hundreds of minutes, it does tell you something.
I've always appreciated that stat.
Yeah, in the middle of the game. In the middle of the game, it's like, I don't know.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah. They
and Pepe decides to sing some Billy Joel. Is that what that
Pepe,
was?
you got to be able to go with a few more
night.
layers. You came out, you called them stupid. You got to go
you
a
did
couple
call me
more
stupid,
layers.
Pepe.
Because you said you were
No,
stupid. I
I'm
was just
saying
agreeing
in
with
a
you.
perfect world, ideally, in
Bergman
terms
will-
of talents and roles, the problem with all three of those guys out there is that they're each their own offensive hub. So it becomes LeBron's ball, dribble, shoot. Luka's ball, dribble, shoot. Austin's ball, dribble, shoot. Do you realize, John, that they had 50 fewer passes in the Boston game than they did in the Clippers game on Friday night? It was the stickiest that they have been all year, and that's not an
They pay
accident.
attention-
It was a terrible offentive performance.
Yeah, that's a layer.
They pay attention to assists.
But
so when they have more than 25 assists,
yep,
they almost always win.
Yeah,
that's
and when
another
they have
layer, Pepe.
30, they you know how many they had the other night? 18.
18.
Go work with Bergman. He's been working with Travis a lot and me
Yeah.
about content generation. He
let-
can help you with creating more
okay,
layers.
go back to-
Wait
go
a
back to
second.
I'm
Wait a
stupid.
second.
Yeah.
You are looking at the game in a different way that I look at the game.
Correct,
Okay.
yes.
And I'm watching the numbers, and I agree with John. Not only the assists were bad, the rebounds were bad.
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers won when they never win.
I think
and
they got
turnovers.
rebounded 50-38.
Yeah.
But let's just say this.
That was good.
LeBron will never come off the bench.
Correct.
That is not. He's never going to do that
100%.
because it is a star effing driven
Yes.
town.
Yes,
They
it
cater
is.
to their stars. There's no way that LeBron will come off the bench.
Agreed.
He's not going to be a sixth man.
It's never going to happen. I threw it out there as in an ideal world. We don't live in an ideal world. I think, honestly, those three guys together don't make sense offensively.
Maybe that's an issue because you know that the Lakers will never try that. Because even though it might be the best option, by what you're saying, by the numbers. The Lakers will never try that because
1,000,000%.
they're afraid to do this to LeBron.
Of course, and you can't do it to LeBron. I wouldn't do it to LeBron either. All I'm talking about is their skill sets and the way they fit together and the success that they've had this year and the failure.
We can get to the Mason plan without LeBron not starting. That's a double negative.
Starting LeBron.
Start LeBron, and then 5 minutes into the game, you can mix and match any way you want.
That's what I want.
So what you're saying, people are focusing on, well, Mason's an idiot. He's stupid. He says don't start LeBron. You can start LeBron.
Right. All I'm saying is stagger him so it's LeBron and the bench crew.
Pepe will remember this. When Phil Jackson, when the Lakers had their three-peat in 2000, 2001, 2002, the first team, AC Green always started, but he was at the end of his career. And they wanted out there because they knew they could give him 10 good minutes, so they wanted him out there for 5 in the beginning and 5 at the end.
Right.
But once he started and played 5 minutes, he was kind of out of that rotation. And you could do that.
All I'm saying is stagger the minutes. But
That's doable.
The Austin-Luka combination has been really good. Weirdly, defensively, it's been good.
And I agree with you, but every team is different. And what we need is a set rotation that can work for the Lakers, okay?
Right.
Because right now we have a rotation that I personally don't like, okay?
Right.
I would like Austin to come from the bench because the other team is already playing the 3 best players. When you take LeBron and bring Austin, then they're going to have to make an adjustment.
Right.
Okay? If you have the 3 guys there, they're just going to, especially Boston. Boston is really good.
I'm just going to co-sign everything Pepe just said. I'm just going to co-sign that. You want to co-sign that with me?
Yeah, can I talk about National University?
But real quick, I want to mention, we'll bounce all this stuff off NBA expert Rachel Nichols and also curling authority. She's coming up next. Mason and Ireland. Pepe's here. Michael will be along, 710 ESPN.
All right, National University is one of our favorite partners here at ESPN LA, born and built right here in Southern California. NU is a nonprofit university that offers more than 150 degree programs, credentials, and certificates designed for people ready to take the next step. And here's the best part. They do it on your schedule. 4 and 8 week online courses, a generous transfer credit policy, millions awarded in scholarships each and every year. They understand that people are busy and have multiple things going on. They call them Anders. You might have a job and a family and you want to get a degree. They're here for that. So whether you're pursuing life goals, career goals, or both, National University will help you build your legacy. They're a proud sponsor of the Lakers, proud sponsor of ESPN LA. And if any of this sounds like something you want to look into, just go to their website, nu.edu. nu.edu. National University.
Take that for data.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
But I went and we roller skated. It was cool. Yeah.
Can you skate backwards?
No.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Okay.
No,
Marcus, can you skate?
Not well.
Yeah.
Not well, no.
I got no chance.
There was a real professional in there.
There's always one.
Right. And he was just, spinning around like...
That's what he does.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
This is his house.
Right.
He was that guy. Yeah.
Can you skate, Laura?
I've done it as an adult, but you'll catch me holding the rail.
That's me with ice skate. I'm just like on the wall. Just kind of
same.
Use the
going
thing.
around.
Use the thing.
No.
I've done the thing.
Don't use the thing.
That's
use the thing.
I'll stick with the wall over the thing.
On the wall, the statement is, I don't know how to skate.
Right. Yeah, okay.
On the thing is, I don't know what the hell's going on in the world. Yeah.
Agreed.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB, go for it and bring something different to the table.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-372-2017. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017.
12:31. You know when it's Yacht Rock, it's a Live Imaging Tuesday.
That's right.
On Mason and Ireland. Live Imaging Tuesday presented by Providence, Mace.
Yes, she is an NBA authority, but she's also the expert in curling, which is a game we watch a lot of and don't fully understand. Hi, Rachel Nichols. How are you?
I love that I can still educate after all these years. You're making me feel good.
Well, Rach, like I told you when I saw you at the game the other day, I found myself getting hooked on curling, and I know you're on their advisory board. First of all, tell us, how did you, Rachel Nichols, journalist, veteran broadcaster, end up with the U.S. curling team?
Oh, friend, I'm not on the advisory board. I'm on the board of directors.
Whoa!
I love that. That's even more impressive. How did that happen?
Just saying. I have loved the Olympics and been involved in Olympic coverage and a lot of Olympic organizations for a very long time. This past Olympics in Italy was my 9th Olympic Games.
Wow.
And crossed over with curling years and years ago. As you know, I used to cover a lot of football as well and cover the Green Bay Packers quite a bit as a field reporter. And when you are sent to town with your camera crew and your producer from your home to now spend instead 3 days in Green Bay, first you go to one bar, then you go to the other bar, and then you go to the third bar, which is at the curling club.
Wow.
The Green Bay Curling Club is half a block down from Lambeau Field. And it's kind of like, you're in town long enough somewhere and you're like, let's go to the bowling alley and drink there and bowl a couple frames, right? You can do that in Green Bay. And that's what we did sometimes when we were out there covering the Packers. And I just really liked it. It was a lot of fun. And so, a year or so ago, someone who knew about both of my sets of experience with the Olympics and with curling, and then also with, sort of media strategy in general, said they were looking for some at-large board members, and one of them, they wanted to have a finance background and one a media background, and they interviewed me, and I went through the process, and they chose me. And
Good for you.
That's fantastic.
Years.
That is awesome. All right. So
yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Okay, I want to ask you.
If curling has come into your life in the past couple months, it's partly due to my efforts to make it more in the zeitgeist.
Have you competed? Have you curled?
I mean, my athletic ability doing anything is very low, which is why I talk about it for a living. I don't know about the two of you.
Oh, got it. So you're not out there sweeping or anything like that.
Okay, so
I can do the things. I'm very good on the ice. I've been skating since I was a little kid, so
okay.
I'm very comfortable walking, skating. Kind of balancing on ice, and it's just the throwing and hitting on target that is a little rough for me.
Okay, so Rach, first of all, we should say curlers are not on skates, correct? Aren't they? What type of foot?
Correct.
What type
special
of
shoes?
Yeah. So what's on the shoes?
You can wear your Nikes or whatever. You can wear, in fact, some of these guys wear Jordans on the ice, which is hilarious to me. But if you do, there are special curling shoes with special bottoms, or if you choose to wear just more like a pair of regular shoes, they're like kind of something that slips on, that attaches onto the bottom, like a sole.
Gotcha.
And some guys like that because they can take it on and off. You need one sort of set of traction for actually throwing the rock, whereas you might want another set of traction for sweeping or something like that.
Okay, so now this,
that's what they do.
This is going to sound super basic. So the sweeping.
No worries.
The sweeping, what does it do? Does it make the stone go faster? Does it make the stone go slower? Does it make it move to the right or the left? How does that work?
All of the above.
Does it do all that?
Exactly. So you may have seen during the Olympic curling coverage, sometimes they featured this old dude walking backwards, throwing water out onto the ice. I don't know if that got into your viewing habits. But what they do when they prepare something for curling is they throw water out onto the ice to kind of pebble it, right? Because if you throw it out onto ice, it freezes in kind of a bumpy way. And the idea is that the bottom of the curling stone needs some traction. It can't just be a smooth ice. It'll kind of careen everywhere. It needs some traction so it can go more where you want it to go. But then you sweep the ice in front of it to kind of wear down those pebble paths so that you can make kind of curl more to the left, curl more to the right.
Interesting.
They're not normally sweeping, right?
Yeah.
So they're sweeping kind of like to the top right or top left, and that's the idea, is to make that curling stone or rock kind of curl more to the left or right. Hence the name, hence curling.
Yes.
There you
Okay.
go.
So, Rach, we're talking to Rachel Nichols. When the sweeper, the people with the broom are going crazy, sweeping as fast as they can. If my broom hits the stone, is that DQ? And am I no good if that happens?
That's a penalty, and that stone is supposed to be removed. But this gets into the whole cheating scandal that happened at the Olympics. Curling is one of those last final sports, and some way tennis was until maybe 10 years ago or so, of where people were expected to call fouls on themselves, right? And even at the Olympic level, if you hit the rock with your broom, or if you do something accidentally, we had a case where one of our American Olympians accidentally kicked the rock while she was trying to sweep it down the ice, and she immediately raised her hand and she was like, "I kicked it." And the idea is then the other team has the right to either just take that completely out of play or leave it where you kicked it or something like that. It's kind of, you work it out between the teams about what's the most fair outcome there.
All right.
The problem is that, in modern times where you get a lot of money for winning and medals, and it means a lot of different things, you have people cheating. And there's been a Chinese cheating scandal where they were actually kicking, you could see it on camera. They were kicking rocks and stuff, but because they didn't agree to call the foul on themselves, there's no officiating. There's nothing anyone could do. So, the Canadian curlers were both on the men's and women's team were accused of, touching it, giving a little extra push with their finger. You may have seen 100,000 memes on social media about that.
So, Rach, there's no official, there's no referee?
There's no referee there. So the World Curling Body is basically going to take some time now in between this and the next big competition to be great, should we have replay? Should we have an overall official on the ice? That kind of thing. Obviously there are people running the event, and if someone is just regularly riding the rock down the ice, Santa sleigh style, to get, they're not going to let that happen.
Gotcha.
But these little tiny things, athletes are expected to call it on themselves, and it's like golf or anything else. In a golf tournament, the Masters, the guy's signing his own scorecard, and he's expected to be honest about where he took a penalty or something.
Okay.
But
last thing about curling, and then I want to ask you about the NBA. I don't understand how it's scored. I watched for 25 minutes, and the score didn't change. In the most basic form, explain to me how I get a point.
Okay. Whoever is closest to the middle, the button, the center of the target, they get the points from that end, right? That inning, basically. And whatever rock on your color, if it's closest also to the center, to your center guy, you get the second point, unless there's say you're yellow and you run it down the ice and you get it right on the center of the target. If the next rock out is yellow, you get 2 points. If the next rock out is red, you only get 1 point because they've interrupted your
right. And there are only 2 points at stake in each inning?
Well, no, each team gets 8 rocks, so technically you could get up to 8 points.
Okay,
right? But that doesn't happen because people knock yours in and out, right?
Okay.
So it's just whoever gets the rock in the center, they get the points, and then if one of theirs is closest, they get more points. If someone else is closest, then their points get cut off.
Okay. I want to go stones to basketballs. You cool with that?
Sure.
All right. So we've been talking a lot, obviously, about the Lakers and where they are right now. They're coming off just an embarrassing loss to the Boston Celtics.
She was there.
Sunday.
That's when I saw her.
You were there.
I was, yes.
There's some conversation about JJ Redick, and I'm like, it's not JJ Redick's fault. We've been talking about roster construction. What do you see when you look at the Lakers?
Yeah, this is not a JJ Redick thing. JJ's not perfect. None of us are. But, yeah, this is a roster with – and the numbers are the numbers. It's very easy to see. When LeBron and Austin Reeves and Luka are all on the court together, which, by the way, is who you want, offensively in crunch time, defensively, they're very vulnerable. That's just the truth. That's how it is. And you need a team that's good at both things because basketball is played both ways. So the roster construction they have right now and the people they have as sort of the second layer around them, those 3 big guys right now, are not good enough to compete with the teams that are very best in both things. The Celtics, for example, are top 10 in both offense and defense. Like the Lakers are very much not.
Yep.
So, until that basic roster issue is fixed, this team is not going to win another title. However, the good news is the Lakers have the thing that's the hardest thing to get. The hardest thing to get is at least one generational talent on your team. There's only about, there's only maybe 5 of them at any given time in the league, and the Lakers have one of them. So that's the hardest thing. That's what teams are tanking years for, to draft one of these guys and develop them and hope that they end up turning into someone like Luka Doncic. So if you have Luka, you're in good shape, and then you just have to build around them. And I've been critical of the Lakers roster construction at different times over the last 8 to 10 years. In this case, no one expects you to get called up and say, hey, would you like me to drop Luka Doncic in your lap? So it doesn't shock me that even just a year and a half later, they don't have the roster built around him to go out and win a title right now. But this summer is going to be very important. They've got draft picks to play with. They've got a huge decision to make with LeBron, and they can build a roster that's got more of a defensive presence around Luka so that he and Austin are not as much of a defensive liability when they're on the court.
All right, we're talking to Rachel Nichols. Rach, this is the last thing from me. I encourage everybody listening to check out the Open Floor podcast with Chris Mannix and Rachel. It's really, really good. And a couple of weeks ago, you guys went in depth on tanking.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to applaud you for something, because you're the only one who keeps beating this drum. And I stole it from you, so now I'm beating it.
All good. Do.
Fix all the solutions that people are suggesting don't address the main problem. The main problem is teams in small markets need to have a mechanism to get better. They're not going to get free agents. Free agents are not flying to go to Milwaukee and to Indiana and to Memphis.
Correct.
So if you punish bad teams and don't give them that second thing, that mechanism to get better, your solution doesn't work. Is there, Rachel, in your opinion, a solution that does work, that addresses both of those things?
Yeah, I mean, tanking is a symptom. Tanking isn't the problem. There's no team that's like, what I really want to do is lose for 6 months, alienate our fans, teach our players, young players bad habits. No one's like, I want to do that. They're doing it because they have to. They're doing it because that is the avenue the league has left bad teams to get better.
Right.
So that's the problem we need to target, is how do we let bad teams get better? So people are talking about, let's punish these tanky teams. Let's flatten the lottery odds. Everyone who doesn't make the playoffs has the same odds of getting, number one pick. And that way that'll show people that it's not better to get worse odds. Guess what? Now you're just saying that more often Cooper Flagg is going to go to a Dallas, and less often are you going to have a bad team have the access to get someone like him. I say get rid of the lottery entirely. Have it be like the NFL. The worst team picks first and on down the line. Then you really only have like the bottom 2 or 3 teams competing for that last, right? That last in the entire league spot. You're not having all these teams in the middle be like, our season isn't going great. Let's just tank. Let's decide that halfway through, because they wouldn't have access to those very bottom spots.
Right. I think you have to add. I think you have to add one thing to it. I agree with you, but you have to add one thing to it.
Protection.
Right.
I know what you're about.
Get rid of
you
protection.
Can't do it a bunch.
You got to get rid of the draft protections.
Get rid of the draft protections. Also, maybe you say, great, a team, once they've drafted in the bottom 2 out of 3 years or something, they can't do it again for another couple of years, just to get people from, kind of, once you do have a good player, keep going and trying to win. But you have to address the problem. And the other big problem that nobody wants to talk about is, if the owners, and this is true of so many leagues and so many issues, especially in the NBA, if the owners really wanted to fix tanking, if the owners really wanted to fix player participation, meaning like, the big stars playing on all the big nights, they could. You know how they could do it? They could walk down to their damn training rooms, guys, and tell people, don't sit these guys and don't rest them. I don't want to do that anymore. They could walk down to their general manager's office and say, you know what, we're not tanking. It's not good for the league. I know that we don't have a lot of paths to get better, but this isn't the one. We've decided as owners we're not doing this anymore. But nobody actually wants to do that, guys, because they want their team to tank and get better, and they want their players to rest and be helpful for the playoffs. So here we are, going into bending over backwards, doing gymnastics, this proposal and what if we limited the top 3, 4 pick protection, and what if we did whatever? Guess what? If these owners as a group, if these 30 people really wanted the NBA not to have tanking anymore, there's a really easy way. They just have to get in a room and decide it.
Yeah.
But the problem is none of them want to do that. So because of that, now we are all doing these gymnastics. And until stuff like that kind of gets solved, I mean, we can do all of the dancing. I'm not sure how much of it is. And I know we have to go, but I'm going to give you one more solution. Okay. If you are a team who does not hit a certain winning percentage in 10 years, in a decade, the owner has to sell the team.
I think
that's great.
I've been arguing for that for baseball, Rachel. We have a bunch of Angel fans that listen to us, and they haven't been in the playoffs in 10 years, and nobody wants the owner they have. I completely support the Rachel Nichols plan.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Take their teams away from them if they're terrible.
If you can't create a winning team, if you have a decade and you can't create a winning team, step aside and give someone else a
There you
shot.
go.
Amen.
All right.
All right.
Rachel, thank you for all the curling insight and the NBA insight as well. We appreciate you, and we'll have you back soon.
Absolutely. Talk to you guys
See you
soon.
soon.
Rachel Nichols.
All right. We got to get ready for icebreakers because I think I need to win one more to stave you off.
Right.
What are the standings, Emily?
Standings of icebreaker.
Icebreaker standings.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. We were having a conversation in here. So we got John has 33 points, Mace has 14 points, Brian has 8 points, and Pepe has 5.
33 to 14. It's a blowout.
but it's double. 20 points.
It is double.
If you get it on the first guess, you're ahead by one.
I'm going to try on the first
You
guess.
got to go early.
So the first guess, how many points do they get?
20.
Wow.
So he would be 34-33. I got it on the after the second guess.
Third
guess.
Yeah, third
yesterday.
guess yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, let me tell you about the 2026 Palisade, which was named the 2026 North American Utility Vehicle of the Year by 50 of North America's most respected automotive journalists. Telling you, this is an SUV that will absolutely blow you away. We had it at our golf tournament. It's got 2 sunroofs. I mean, it's beautiful. And this spring is the best time to get the Hyundai car or SUV you've always wanted. Every new Hyundai comes with the peace of mind of America's best warranty. So jump to it. No matter if it is an adventure-ready SUV like the Palisade or the Santa Fe, or a breakthrough hybrid or EV like the Sonata or the Elantra, you can make sure to get away with a deal that is just great right now. Don't wait. Get to your SoCal Hyundai dealer today for the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. It's going on right now. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All gas, all Lakers.
Tonight, the spotlight shines bright at Crypto.com Arena. The Los Angeles Lakers are ready to defend the house against the high-flying Orlando Magic.
Here's Luka. Long three. It's good.
The Lake Show Battle the Magic. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Treat yourself to Pechanga Resort Casino's annual wine festival and chocolate decadence on Saturday, March 7th. Indulge in a day of unlimited food and drinks, including hundreds of wine varieties, gourmet food, and chocolate confections. Plus, enjoy live music as you explore amazing items up for grabs in the silent auction. Admission includes a commemorative wine glass. Event proceeds benefit Habitat for Humanity Inland Valley. VIP hour starts at 11 a.m. and general admission at 1 p.m. Visit Pechanga.com for tickets and more info. Cheers.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap. Sports, life, zero filter, and absolutely no shame.
I'm excited to see what Clint Kubiak can do with the Raiders. Bergie, I'm this close to possibly asking for my chain back and getting my Raider gear back together.
I don't know.
No?
There's no
Can't have it back?
You can't flip-flop. You can't go
do
back
that?
and forth. No.
Can't have it back, huh?
It's like blood in, blood out with the Raiders.
Okay.
Street
so
code,
can't I get
Cappy.
I can't
with
get
this team, street code for sure.
I can't get a transfusion of some kind?
No.
Unless you earn it on the street.
So, but I can make a deal with you. If you do it, you have to be a Raider fan for life. That's it.
Yeah, that's not happening. Cappy does
jumping
nothing
in
for life.
Right. I'm a new fan of a new team every year.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Tune in to DeMarco and Travis all week for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Pechanga Resort Casino's annual wine festival and chocolate decadence on Saturday, March 7th. When you hear the cue to call, get ready to sweet talk your way into a night of chocolate and wine. Visit Pechanga.com for tickets and details. Cheers!
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan. We are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Los Angeles is offering 25% off windows and doors and 0% APR for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends February 28th, 2026.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it, Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Look who's here just in time to play some Icebreakers.
Oh, I'm so bad at
You're
this.
so good at this game.
No, because you got to be up in pop culture to understand this. Emily
rack
comes
up
up with
some
guys.
points
Emily comes up with guys from the 1980s and from movies I've never seen.
You are old. You're
Yesterday
older.
she had a guy
People in
older than you.
You lived through the 80s.
Yeah, but it's always like an actor or an actress. I
All
don't
right,
know these movies.
she had a guy older than you. Here were the questions. Okay, if I can remember. He's 75 and he's born in New York. That's clue one. Okay.
Yeah.
Clue two. He's in the Cars movie, the animated movie Cars.
I've never seen that. That's my problem.
All right.
That's all right.
Number three. He has a baseball card of Mickey Mantle in his wallet that he carries everywhere. I got it on those three clues.
Still a blank. Black or white?
White. All right, I'll give you another
You
hint.
should always include
He
black
was
or
at
white.
the Laker game on Sunday against the Celtics.
Oh, Billy Crystal?
Oh. No, it's Bob Costas.
Yeah, see, I would.
Well,
All right.
But you know who Bob Costas is. Okay. So
All right,
anyway,
what else
we know who
I
Bob
think
Costas
you
is.
know who this
that,
person
yeah.
is, Michael. So I got to hear. I tried to make this week a little harder because it is double points.
Okay.
So we'll start. For 20 points, I was born in New York in 1979.
How old is that making, Mace?
Makes him 57.
Yeah, I was doing the math. I was like,
For 18 points, I attended computer school in Manhattan, graduated from the Calhoun School, and on Manhattan's Upper West Side. I went to Sarah Lawrence College, where I declared a major in puppetry.
Puppetry, yeah, that comes in handy.
And by the way, he's only 47.
no
He's
pun,
not 70.
hey,
Yeah.
no
Well,
pun
you-
intended, Mace.
You keep on
Handy.
throwing out he as if you know it's a man.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Okay, so that's a hint. Okay.
For 16 points, I appeared on a March 1994 ABC News special called President Clinton Answers Questions from Children.
All right.
Not a Muppet.
Okay. 47 in New York.
All right, for 14 points, I have appeared in a Weird Al music video.
That does not help me.
Yeah, I don't know.
For 12 points, Sony offered me the role as Poop in the Emoji Movie, which led to me retiring from acting. I was so offended.
Okay.
All right.
Still don't know.
Still don't know.
For 10 points, my wife is the star of a beloved sitcom.
Wife is a star of a beloved sitcom.
Boy, this is tough. You guys can't get it.
Wife, beloved sitcom.
For 8 points,
Okay.
I auditioned for SNL, but ultimately was on Mad TV.
I'll take a
Mason.
shot. Brian.
Brian, I heard first, then Mason, you can guess after, if you want to. All right, Brian?
Jordan Peele.
It is Jordan Peele! There you go!
BC!
Yeah, nice going.
8 points for Brian. That takes his total to 16.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
Way
You're
to
moving
go.
up in
Not
second
dead
place.
yet.
Yep.
Not dead
Still
yet.
alive.
And I'm not playing tomorrow. I'm
Yep.
flying
Yep.
to Phoenix tomorrow.
All right, who's sponsored the segment, John?
My friends at Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in the heart of Idaho from the finest potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice isn't just vodka, it's the same. And somebody was driving around yesterday, they saw a Blue Ice truck. It was Beto.
Oh,
And he
okay.
sent me a picture of a Blue Ice
There you
truck.
go.
So, Tom Gibson, we're getting your name out there.
Yeah.
There
All
you
right,
go.
so Michael Thompson, how do you explain the disgraceful, embarrassing performance by the Los Angeles Lakers on Sunday against the Celtics?
I only saw half of it because most of the time I was hiding from Cedric Maxwell.
Oh, yeah.
He was
Who
looking.
at
He
the
was
end
killing
of the
me.
game was just strutting like a
I
peacock.
bet. I bet he was.
That was embarrassing.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the Celtics came in here and put it on him, whooped them, outmanned them. They manned up. Peyton Pritchard looked like a cross between a little mini Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas.
Yep.
But yeah, the Lakers just did not show up. Pat Riley, during the statue unveiling, said kicks on Boston ass, and obviously the current Lakers didn't listen to him.
Okay, so let me ask you about, you were inside the tent, right, for the
yeah.
ceremony.
Right,
What was it like inside the tent?
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, I tell you, nobody does ceremony and celebration like the Lakers, like Jeannie Buss and the Lakers and Linda Rambis, Octavia, the way they can put together these ceremonies. They're in a class by themselves, the way they honor their greats and the way they can get a collection of the Laker legends to come together and all the celebrities and the great fans who are in the back of supporting all this. Nobody does it like the Lakers.
And it's a great statue.
It
is a really cool statue.
It looks exactly like him. The
pose, the suit.
That pose. You know what that pose means? Do you know what it means? The
No.
fist up.
No.
And you are a Laker fan, and you grew up watching the Lakers.
What's the fist up mean?
What? Tell him, Pepe.
No, you tell him.
I mean, I even know
Oh,
this.
he doesn't know either.
I told you yesterday.
No, really, I know
It's
he
the
does.
skyhook play.
Exactly. When he put the fist up in the air, that's get the ball into Kareem. The most unstoppable
By the way,
play call in NBA history.
This means, hey, you dummies, we have the most potent offensive weapon in the history of the game. Give him the freaking ball.
Michael, Ireland told me that yesterday, and it just didn't stick.
Why didn't it stick?
I don't know.
You and I only have so much RAM in our head. We got to throw some stuff out.
I hear lots of words,
But I'm
not all of
shocking.
them.
He doesn't know it. Pepe didn't know it.
Yeah, I just forgot. John, were you there?
No, I was at the game, but I did not go to the tent. No,
Oh,
you were in
okay.
the tent, weren't you?
Yeah, it was really nice, and something happened that called my attention.
Okay.
And during the speech of Pat Riley, I was hoping that he will call Michael Thompson's name.
Oh.
And then he called everybody, and he didn't call Michael Thompson. Suddenly, somebody came and put a paper very discreetly put a paper in the table.
On his podium.
Yeah. And read what it says. Because then right after that, he said, and Michael Thompson.
No, that didn't happen. That
yes,
happened?
Yes.
Pepe, you forgot useless. Is what
There you go. That's right.
The second time he called your name.
Look at Pepe trying to do bits, and look at Michael's phone ringing.
Who's calling?
Why does it say Morales?
Michael D. Thompson.
Well, that's very
Who
strange.
would it be?
Wait, is your phone in your pocket?
No, it's right here. I think my watch did it, but it would be odd that it called you because you're right next to me.
Right.
That's very
odd.
weird.
Yeah,
that's
really
weird.
That's strange.
All right, we're going to do some sports graffiti now. Everything is fair game today. You saw the Lakers on Sunday, and I guess the morning show is talking about JJ Redick. I don't think it's a JJ Redick thing.
No,
it seems like
the
a
players.
roster thing.
The players.
Yeah, it is.
So, but by the way, I want to stick on that because John made the same comment 2 segments ago when he said, well, we're top heavy. Okay, let's unpack that a little bit after sports graffiti.
Okay. Consider it unpacked.
You want to unpack it, Pepe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can unpack it with me.
By the way, Pepe actually unpacked it the last time he was here.
It's on the tape.
It is on the tape.
Yeah, there
All right.
you go.
Coming up next for you, Sports Graffiti, 213-799-0139. That's 213-799-0139. By the way, with these guys, I want to bring up the Artie Moreno thing, which is just insane.
You gotta open the phones, BC. Right now they're closed. Open them up.
So hit up you guys next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you are hiring, you got to use ZipRecruiter. Right now, you can do it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Ian Siegel, the guy who invented ZipRecruiter, puts it simply. We don't leave anything to chance, and he's right. ZipRecruiter uses powerful matching technology to quickly find and send you the most qualified people for your roles. How quick? 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. So speed up your hiring process. Use ZipRecruiter. Go to that website and use it for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen.
And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
Let's go to Jimmy in San Antonio, one of our favorites. What's up, Jimmy?
¿Qué pasó, hermano?
What's up?
Hey. Man, Rich, people confuse you for Ryan Gosling, but not Josh Lucas. That's horrible.
The home of the Lakers. Now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, 710 ESPN. And always on the new ESPN LA app.
All right. We got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Access to education changes lives. That's why National University provides flexible online and hybrid programs from associate to doctorate degrees. Since 1971, NU was built to serve non-traditional working and military learners nationwide. NU understands the demands of work, family, and service. Each year, more than 130,000 learners trust National University to move forward. Visit nu.edu to learn more.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And you know it's time for Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland. This is where you call in and talk to the fellas. Now, we may not know the phone number. Oh, what is it? 213-799-0139? 213-799-0139. You get to talk to Mason and Ireland during Sports Graffiti, and we know everybody loves Mason and Ireland.
Hector Garola Inglewood. Been following them since they began, since they were in San Diego. I love Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA.
I love them because they've kept me entertained for, over 15 years now. You're listening to Mason and Ireland, ESPN LA.
All right, so my name is Tino, and I'm from South Central LA. And the reason I do listen to Mason and Ireland, for at least the last 25 years, they've been a big part of my life. Through the ups and downs.
Who's your favorite, Mason or Ireland?
Ooh, it's hard to say. It's hard to, I relate more with Mason.
Most people do. Let's do it. Sports Graffiti time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, it is time for you guys to take over the show. Ireland, what do we got going?
Dave in Lancaster, you're our leadoff hitter. Dave, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good
fellas.
afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hey, so my question is, have we given up trying to get Pepe on that Zamboni? I know you got Luke Robitaille coming up, but we need Pepe on that Zamboni so he can wave and we can wave back to him.
The last time we tried it, we had a game. And that's why you
Against
couldn't do it. But
Sacramento.
you're not against doing it, right? You
Oh,
would
no,
do it?
not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
You think anybody will wave back, Pepe?
Everybody waves back.
Everybody.
I rode
Did you-
the
by the way-
Zamboni. Everybody
Everybody.
waves to you when
By
you
the
ride
way,
the
Pepe,
Zamboni.
did you notice, like the other day when you waved at the Celtics game, I was looking for anybody that was waving to you. I couldn't find anybody.
They weren't waving.
Wait. Till the last second, I looked down, and on the court, there was a guy in a suit waving to you. Did you see who it was?
No.
It was George Sedano. He stopped what he was doing and turned around and waved to you.
People are waving.
Yes, no, I agree with you.
You guys know
everybody
nothing.
waves according to I
Johnny
agree.
in Long Beach. Hey, Johnny, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey guys, hey Morales, I really appreciate all the awareness you raise, man, with everything. So
Thank you, bro.
And and take it easy on the Lakers, all right?
Yeah.
I'm trying. They're making it too easy for me.
So I know anything goes. So I had a hot take before, which is Mark Walter buying the Raiders. All right, inevitable. I'm telling you. But another hot take. How about Max Crosby for AJ Brown?
Ooh.
Wow, that's a good trade for both teams.
Yeah.
Wow.
Makes sense.
That's interesting.
Makes sense.
That's a good idea,
I
Johnny.
think Crosby is much more valuable than AJ
Yeah,
Brown
I do
is.
too. I think draft picks would have to exchange hands
throw
there.
a number one in
Right.
with it.
It's like AJ and a number one for
No,
Max
not a number
Crosby.
one.
Oh, come on. It's got to be. I think Max Crosby's, if they just trade him outright, I think it's 2 number ones. If Micah Micah Parsons got
Myles Garrett.
He's really good.
But he's not Myles
Jalen
Garrett.
Ramsey, cost of Jalen Ramsey, 2 number ones. Cost of Jared Goff, 2 number ones.
Cost of Micah Parsons, 2 number ones.
Just because
Micah Parsons, Jared Goff, and Jalen Ramsey aren't. Max Crosby's as good as all those guys.
Crosby's good. He's an all-pro, but only one defensive player is worth 2 number ones. We know who that is.
Well, Jalen Ramsey,
good job by Michael. Good job. Yeah, I think it was a good take.
Don in San Dimas. Hey, Don, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, guys. Hope you're all doing good today. I just wanted to say, Michael has his sound effect when he comes in. I think Pepe needs one, maybe a horn section or something, or maybe you could just record him saying, "Get off my lawn." But, I love Pepe, and I don't think he gets enough respect.
I agree. What about if we did the, is it Timmy Trumpet? Tommy Trumpet?
Tommy Trumpet.
The Don Rickles intro music.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that. What do you think of this, Pepe?
Yeah, you can't. That's going to be for what's his name? For Edwin Diaz.
No, but Pepe, you want this to be your intro song?
That's good. Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Thank you very much.
I like the Don
Tell
Rickles
these
one.
guys.
All right.
The Don Rickles one.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Free of lies.
It's coming later today, right?
You better be ready.
Okay.
We're ready.
Lewis in Valencia. You're on Sports Graffiti. Lewis, go.
Hey, so I finally got a chance to listen to Morales' interviews the other day, and I just want to say, dude, that was great. We heard it on the Saturday special, and then went home and pulled it up on the app. The next one with the heart electrician. So
yes,
that was awesome. For you, bro, personally, I am enjoying 7 months alcohol-free on Thursday. So
congratulations, beautiful, brother.
Way to go, man.
That.
A lot of Morales love, Mace.
I can't say this on the. Oh, sorry. As far as the Lakers go, I can't say this on the morning show because Lindsay would kill me. But I will resume being interested in the Lakers when LeBron is gone. Until then, it's Dodger season.
Wow. What do you think about that, Michael?
They'll miss him. I mean, LeBron is a polarizing figure, but he is a great player, and he's made the Lakers a more impactful franchise since he's been here.
Dave in Westwood. Hey, Dave, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Good. Excellent.
What I want to know is I've been watching a lot of Cleveland Cavaliers basketball and been really impressed with Jalen Tyson. I thought he was a great player when he played at Cal, and he was taken 3 spots behind Dalton Connect. And
talking about Jalen Tyson?
Sad what's happened.
Oh, yeah, he can play.
What's that?
Yeah. Keep going, man.
Go ahead, Dave.
Jalen Tyson in 27.3 minutes a game is averaging 13.5 points, 5.3 rebounds, 50.8% from the field, and shooting from three-point land 46.7%.
Yeah, he's nice.
And he was taken with the 20th pick, and I just can't understand why he wasn't on the Lakers' radar.
Well, maybe he was. Yeah, Dalton Connect wasn't expected to drop to 17,
but
and that's why they snapped him.
Now it's clear why he did.
Michael, you love Tyson,
Oh, Tyson's,
right?
yeah, he's nice. He's a nice player.
That was just a blown pick for us. Just a blown pick.
Yeah, he's young. Give him another year.
Come on, man.
Jeez, Mace.
He's not even in the rotation.
Do you throw milk? Do you throw milk out on the day of expiration?
He's the guy you throw out there when the game is over.
By the way, Michael, yes.
You do?
I throw out milk on the day of expiration.
On the day when it expires, I throw it out.
I think you got one more day.
I really don't know what you're talking about, Michael. That is what he just
said.
You
have milk in your fridge?
No, what I'm talking about is Dalton Connect.
But Michael, the Lakers don't need to drink spoiled milk. They can afford to drink whatever milk they want.
Right, they could afford a top-tier head coach.
It's not spoiling the day of expiration.
And a top-tier GM.
Oh, come on.
Brandon in Newport. Hey, Brandon, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. I know you're about to bring it up. You're about to bring it up, John, but Artie Moreno, sell the team, dude. You're 80 years old. Get out of the league. Nobody wants you. If PTI is talking about it, you know it's big news right now. So get him off. I know you guys are going to go into it, but absolutely horrible look for Artie Moreno. I don't know what Angel fans he interviewed because clearly he didn't interview him. Right. I don't know where he got his stats.
Right, by the way, he said there's a survey. There's no survey.
No, there was.
Release that survey. I want to see the
Lodge
survey.
Took it.
I think.
Come on, Halo honks.
I now, for the first time, believe he said something kind of cryptic the other day.
Yeah.
He said, Well, they're not. The Angels aren't openly for sale, but I'll listen.
Did he say that?
Yeah. So,
because what he's doing is shameful. It is absolutely shameful.
Yeah, they got to get him out. Adam in Westwood. Hey, Adam, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Morales, JJ is the rightful coach. He's
Yes.
been amazing. One
Yes.
at just winning the games they're supposed to win, and winning
What about the games
close
there
games.
against tough opponents?
Yeah, guess what? As John said, roster construction.
Oh,
I just
well,
wanted
whose
to
fault
ask
is
two
that?
questions unrelated.
Oh, okay.
As
Now we're switching. Okay.
Unrelated questions.
Okay.
Go ahead.
For John, since you listen to the Bill Simmons podcast,
Yeah, all the time.
did you hear the shout out for Dr. Clapper?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anyone acknowledge it.
We're gonna
We're going
play
to
it for him coming up.
We're going to play it for him when he comes up. So stay tuned,
Great.
Adam. We're going to play. We're going to play that for him when Dr. Clapper's
Yes.
on. Here's Thomas in L.A. Hey, Thomas, you're on Sports Graffiti.
John
Go ahead.
and Michael.
Yeah.
Okay, John and Michael. It's disgusting to watch these crybabies, LeBron and Luka. They need to shut the hell up. Every single time they miss a shot, they're looking over, complaining to the refs. It's disgusting to watch them all the time, just constantly complaining. They need to shut the hell up and play. And I don't know why JJ Redick feels like he needs to run up and down the court. Let him just sit down and relax. These are professional players. They know how to play. He gets up, he'll run to the end, he'll run. Like, sit down. We don't need you. We want to watch the game. But please, John, you guys are there. Tell LeBron and Luka to shut the hell up and throwing their hands up and barking at the refs. They need to shut the hell up and play.
Thomas,
and then they lost by 20 points.
I would love to disagree with you, Michael, but I think he's got a point.
He's definitely right. I said during the broadcast, get back on defense and stop whining. Every call they got to whine.
Yeah,
I love whine, but not that kind.
Michael, here's what I think. So Marcus Smart got teed off after a terrible call, right? That was goaltending, no question.
Right.
Why, instead of giving them 2 free shots, how about he goes and fouls somebody really hard? If you're going to give him 2 shots, at least make him feel it a little bit.
Sure. Yeah.
Because he got teed up, then Austin got teed up, then JJ got. I mean, there's just
they lost their composure, man.
Loss of self-control.
And you think the playoffs are going to be easy, guys, and not physical? You got to keep your
I mean,
composure.
Luka's sitting on his can in the key, and they're running one out at the other end.
Exactly. Oh, it drives me nuts.
What are you eating right now? What is that?
Juicy fruit bubble gum.
Oh, okay. Good.
You want Pepe? You want some? I just chewed on a few pieces.
No.
I'll put it in my
Tell
mouth.
you what, coming up next.
Hey, Ireland, $100. Put this in your mouth after I ate it. $1,000.
I'll put it in.
No, come on.
I'll do it for free.
Yeah, you probably would. All right, Luke Robitaille coming up next for you. In the meantime, let's talk about our buddy Jacob Ramrani.
Love Jake. We may see Jacob today.
Yeah, he may be coming in. No, not today,
he's
but
coming-
he
he's
will be
coming
in
tomorrow
this
now?
week. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, we trust Jacob Ramrani. We've worked with him for years and years. I dealt with him when I had an accident, and I feel really comfortable recommending him to all of you.
Here's his phone number. It's easy to remember. 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789. And don't forget, Mace, this Sunday, starting at noon, Call Jacob is hosting their first ever Call Jacob motorcycle event at Factory 47 Cycles in Whittier. There's going to be raffles, music, free tacos for the first 50 people. All riders welcome.
I'm going to bring my hog.
So that's Sunday, March 1st. I think that'd be interesting. I think a lot of people would like to see that.
I'd like to see it.
But remember the number when you get in an accident, 800-345-6789, the law offices of Jacob Emrani.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
Why did you call me fat today?
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
You called him fat?
I did. Why did he call you fat?
So okay, hold on.
DeAndre, you were in the room.
I'm gonna do
Laura,
exactly.
you were in the room.
I walked into the room
Yep.
like this. Okay, I'm gonna stand up for a second.
Yep.
And his response to me, he kind of gives me an up down. He goes, "Are you still walking?"
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, he did.
Did I say the word fat? I did not.
It was in the tone, DeMarco, as you Laura, right?
No.
You heard me say this
No,
before.
Listen.
no.
Laura, what was your takeaway from it?
Okay.
Do you believe that he was saying that I put weight back on?
I don't think he meant that, but the way it came off definitely sounded like that.
DeAndre, what did you think?
Oh, no.
The tone mattered
Yeah.
how he said it.
Yeah, you're right, but I didn't say fat.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Join Sedano and Cap live this Friday at VisionWorks in Fullerton from 7 to 10 a.m. Come hang out with Sedano and Cap morning show crew for a chance to win upcoming basketball tickets, score exclusive Sedano and Cap tees. They look pretty cool. And take advantage of 60% off a complete pair of glasses at VisionWorks. It's all happening this Friday in Fullerton. See you there.
Progressive knows there's no one more important to your team than your pet. They're like your top draft pick.
And it looks like Chuck has selected Pepper the Corgi. Bold pick there, Deborah.
Yeah, Rich, Pepper has a high ceiling for sure, but he does have a tendency to bark at every tree.
Yeah, he brings a lot to the table, but also takes a lot off of it, especially when it's been left near the edge.
Nothing left to do now but suit him up for the dog park.
Protect your top draft pick from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates of third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms.
Smalls here. Life is full of choices. Some big, some small. And when you choose an H&R Block Tax Pro, you're choosing the largest network of tax expertise to be in your corner. For when your big ambitions need help with the small details. For when your six figures come from 6 different places. For when your gaming stream becomes your revenue stream. For when your business's year 1 needs 70 years of tax know-how. At H&R Block, they've seen it all. And they're here to help you make the most out of your money for life outside the box.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday, around 1:15, and it is time for the legend.
Gretzky at center. Here's Gretzky into the other zone. Gretzky drops it. Here's Robitaille. Shoot, score!
He's the president of your Los Angeles Kings, and of course, a legend on the ice as well. Time for the Luke Robitaille Show with Mason and Ireland, now Tuesdays around 1:15, right here on your home of the Los Angeles Kings, 710 ESPN, the Luke Robitaille Show right now on Mason and Ireland.
All right, and Luke may join us, may not join us.
We don't
know.
have him yet.
We hope.
I mean, I confirmed this morning. We'll see. Maybe he's partying post Olympic win.
No, he's Canadian.
Yeah.
Well, but he also said that he roots for USA. He lives in USA.
And he did pick the USA last week to win the gold
Oh,
medal.
did he?
Yeah, he
Wow.
did on
So
the
maybe
show.
he's pity partying too.
Mike Altieri saying, did you call Mason and Ireland?
Huh?
Yeah, there you go. So in the meantime,
so he's late for the face-off.
there you go. In the meantime, this is an interesting story from Pete Crow Armstrong. You know who Pete
I do.
Crow
Outfielder for
Armstrong
the
is.
Cubs.
So he was asked about Dodger fans. He was asked about the Dodgers, and he started talking about Dodger fans. And he said this: Cubs fans actually give a blank. They aren't just baseball fans who go to the game like Dodger fans to take a picture and whatever. They're paying attention. They care. Now, I would argue that there are incredibly knowledgeable Dodger fans.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, there are people that take pictures and selfies. By the way,
The ones who sit behind home plate.
but Wrigley Field, if you're at Wrigley Field, do you not want to take a selfie? You want a selfie.
Sure.
I'm at Wrigley Field.
Mm-hmm.
I think this picture-taking thing is for real all over the place. But we talk to knowledgeable Dodger fans all the time. There are people that are locked into the game, and there are people that are beach ball people.
Yeah, that's Pepe's phone.
Oh,
He,
I heard somebody's phone.
Oh,
yeah, he's a little misinformed.
I think when you generalize like that and you say all Dodger fans are like
Right.
that, all fans are not one monolith.
Right,
They're not
right.
all one group. There are some Dodger. I sat behind 4 girls at a game a couple of years ago that did nothing but take pictures for the first 7 innings.
Yeah.
They watched none of the game. But right in front of them were people keeping score.
Right.
You know,
right.
so I don't think you can paint it all with one brush. I will say this. The Dodger Stadium experience, and I've been to every Major League Baseball
See,
stadium.
I've never been to Wrigley Field.
I have. It's great.
Yeah.
But the Dodger Stadium experience is as good as any ballpark in the country, including Fenway and Wrigley.
Yeah.
They have, if you haven't been to a Dodger game lately, and I know not everyone can afford it, but what they have done to that ballpark and what they have done to the dugout club and what they have done in the outfield.
The concourses are wider.
With the areas for kids to play.
The center field area is spectacular.
It's with the Jackie Robinson and the Sandy Koufax statues. It's like going to an amusement park.
It is a beauty.
Yeah,
It
it's
is a beauty.
as good of a stadium experience as you can have. And so, like yesterday, somebody called and they were ripping the Lakers for raising ticket prices.
Yeah.
And what I said is, just look at the Dodger model. The Dodgers, when Guggenheim came in and took over the Dodgers, they slightly raised ticket prices, but they put all the money back into the team, back into the experience, into upgrades for Dodger Stadium, into better players. Now, they won't be able to spend money on players unlimited in the NBA because there's a salary cap, but they can do all the other stuff. And if you go to a game at Dodger Stadium, the minute you walk in, the minute you get out of your car, it is a first-class experience from start to finish. And
But what if you're like me, John, and I got priced out of going to Dodger games?
Yeah.
It's not just a day that I can kind of do it on a whim. I have to save money and plan for this. If I had children and people in my family, this is maybe $1,000 expense. Like, I want to go and see the Dodgers play. I don't really care. I want to go to see the Dodgers play. I can't anymore.
Right. I'm not dismissing your complaint, but supply and demand has been in existence forever. I was just on Broadway. And
you were on Broadway. What were you in?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't in anything, but I went to the Great
in a
Gatsby
Broadway
and I
show,
had
yeah.
good seats and I had to pay a lot of money for them.
But the Dodgers isn't Broadway. Broadway, we know, isn't expensive. Baseball used to be one of the only sports that you could kind of go to casually. And now that's not the case, at least in LA.
I would argue that if you sit in the red seats way up top, or if you sit in the pavilion, it is more affordable. It's not completely affordable,
John,
but it's more affordable.
That's the tickets I go for. I have never sat anywhere but Top Deck. Last year, I tried to go to games. It was $80 at least, which, again, is not the biggest amount ever, but I used to be able to get these for $40. That's
Well,
Right, so
the
let me ask
getting
you
price for the second game of the year is $66.
Yeah.
Now, you're right. But if
on
you-
Top Deck.
On Top Deck.
Because
yeah.
I know the game of the opening day game, obviously it's
Well, the
opening
opening
day is like
game
400 days.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Right.
The getting
Well,
price is ridiculous.
This is the price of winning. They're the best show in town.
Yeah.
And
I'll see them in 5 years.
Well, I'm not unsympathetic, but I would rather have them be really good and charge what they want for ticket prices than not. You know, I just think.
Why can't they have some $30 tickets?
Well, they
Well,
could.
they do. You know, they have $39 for Marlins Dodgers.
Yeah.
They have $29 for Dodgers Cardinals.
So those are the kind of games you have to go to, Emily.
Right.
Seeing the bad
What
teams.
time of day are those games?
Let's see. Which one did I say? Dodgers,
Cardinals.
Marlins is a 12. That's an afternoon.
Exactly.
But everything, Emily, everything is more expensive now. I mean, you go
look
to
at Lakers
concerts, you go
games.
to the movies. The movies, you have to pay more money. If you want to go to IMAX, it costs you almost $30.
Well, they don't have an AMC A-list for the Dodgers games unless you want to be a season ticket holder, which is also a large expense.
Laura Romo texts me, I'll budget my finances to see them play. You can get a cheap ticket. It's rare,
I
but
know.
you can.
People can tell me that they are cheap tickets and that you can budget your way around it, but let me say that I'm a fan of the Dodgers. I would like to go to like 1 or 2 games a year, and it's expensive.
It's more expensive than before. Of
What I
course.
would argue, and I'm not trying to be unsympathetic to people that can't afford it, but I would argue it's expensive and it's worth it.
Sure, it is worth it. You're going to see a team
Same
that
thing,
cares.
by the
You're
way,
going to see a
same thing
team
I
that
would say
wins.
about a Laker game. I've said a million times that Michael and I have obviously been to every NBA arena. In the majority of those arenas, you're just going to a basketball game. At a Laker game, you're going to an event.
Of course, yeah.
Anybody who went Sunday, as bad as the Lakers played, you can't say they didn't put on a show between the Pat Riley ceremony
Right. Oh,
and the
sure.
halftime and everything, and the
By the
Laker
way,
girls. And,
It's interesting. I never know. You can get into tonight's Lakers game for $47.
yeah.
Wow.
And by the way, if you go to the movies on a date,
right,
that's what's going to cost you to buy 2 movie tickets.
It's all the other stuff.
And
that
then the
you spend
popcorn
on.
and
It's
everything.
like the michelada and
Yeah.
the hot dog and all that stuff is ridiculously expensive.
I was trying to get tickets for Bruce Springsteen, and the tickets are super
By
expensive.
the way, I looked at Springsteen too. It's outrageous. You
Well,
cannot get close.
crazy.
This is what I-
$1,200 is the top deck.
$1,200?
$1,200 for the
Yeah.
top deck at the Forum.
This is what I
For
would
a guy
say.
who can't sing.
Oh,
come
please.
on.
No, come on.
This-
you have no
it-
idea. You don't know what you're talking about.
The more these teams improve and get better and the experiences. But like I always tell people, going to the Sphere changed my way of thinking about
course.
concerts.
Yeah.
I thought it was the best concert experience I've ever had. Now, it's not cheap.
Not
it's
at all.
over
No,
$1,000 a ticket. But if you can't afford it, to me, it's worth it.
And to me, it's worth it too.
Yeah, and so it's the cost of living your life.
Yeah, and
I mean,
I also think, John and Pepe, you'll probably agree with this because I've seen you at concerts. I know you go to a lot of concerts and movies and stuff. That's the one thing I'm not afraid to spend on experiences. Like I don't need stuff. I like to have experiences, and like the the Sphere, once we paid for it, and once thankfully Deacon Fry got us in there.
But I would like to say, every time I've gone to a game and I post that I'm going to the game, a picture from where I purchased my top deck tickets, because that's what I can afford in my budget, and people give me S for, you should have better seats, you should have better seats. No, these tickets are too dang expensive.
Right. But
I'm going to be in the top deck.
I will tell you, Em, that being in the building means something. When that game where Shohei hit the 3 home runs, that playoff game.
Oh, the 3 home runs and the and it was 9 strikeouts.
It was a clincher, right?
Yeah,
they won the series.
I was at that game. That was unbelievable.
Right. Anybody who was there, anywhere
we'll
in the
talk
building,
about that for the
will
rest
remember
of their
it
lives.
forever.
Emily, next time you want to go to a Dodger game, let me know in advance. I'll buy your tickets.
There you go.
I appreciate that, Michael.
No, I know, I'm not-
I want to say for everybody, they don't always have a Michael that can give them tickets.
Well, I'll
But
take you.
I'll get you tickets too.
We'll take care of you.
We're all going to get you tickets.
Yes.
You're
Like
going to
all-
go to a lot of
so
games.
many games will be telling us to
Yeah,
stop giving
we're
you
all
tickets.
going to give you
You're
tickets.
going to be
Sam.
a season ticket
Oh,
holder.
that's right.
But I would just like to say, I would love for people in Los Angeles to be able to affordably take their family to Dodger.
Well,
That's
here's
a
the
good-
thing,
that's a good
Em,
point of view.
4 million people went to Dodger games last year.
More than any other team.
More than any
Emily.
other
And a
team.
lot of
Emily.
them are people that are Japanese, visitors. It's not
Oh,
always
yeah, true.
people that live in Los Angeles. It's people coming from outside of Los
Well,
Angeles.
they have enough money to buy the tickets, believe me. Okay? So, Emily, I'm going to tell you this. Try to get tickets for the World Cup.
Oh,
forget
yeah.
Yeah, another thing.
Are you a soccer fan, Emily?
I am a huge soccer fan. I'm
yeah.
not going to be able to afford those tickets.
I can't
Those
afford it
are
either.
so expensive.
Very
All right,
expensive.
Coming up next, we have a surprise for Dr. Clapper.
Yes.
It was alluded to during Sports Graffiti, but it is coming up next.
Nation and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Lakers and Toyota are celebrating 50 years of their partnership. 50 years. They got together in 1976, and as part of that, there's a huge sale going on, and all the Toyotas are on sale. The trucks, the SUVs, the cars, all of them. Everything you need to find your perfect Toyota is right at your fingertips at Toyota.com. Go to Toyota.com, explore their full lineup of vehicles, compare features side by side, search their available inventory. You can even find the best local offers. Then, when you go into your Southern California Toyota dealer, you'll know exactly what you're looking for. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, hurry into the Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. It's all part of 50 years of teamwork, innovation, and going places together. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
It was a night to remember at the Coliseum.
Yeah, they're booing Lionel Messi here. This is an LAFC crowd. This is Los Angeles, baby.
The black and gold made a statement. 3 goals, 0 doubts.
Oh, what a goal!
LAFC shuts down Messi and Inter Miami 3-0.
And Inter Miami look Messi with a Y tonight.
Now it's on to leg 2 of the CONCACAF Champions Cup. LAFC look to finish off Real España tonight. Coverage begins at 6:30 p.m. on the ESPN LA app.
Bowling, 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 everybody's bowling. I don't mean to brag, but they don't call me Mr. Pinhead for nothing. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bowling! Canyon Lanes at Morongo is a strike, spare, and side-splitting good time.
Number 2.
Rick Ross, live March 20th, only at Morongo.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Ford Bronco this Friday. There's still time. Play now. Earn entries on your rewards card. Be there to win.
Morongo, good times.
In Los Angeles, greatness isn't an option. It's expected. From the skyhook of Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar with a skyhook.
to the Showtime flair of Magic.
Magic fires for 3. Got it at the buzzer. Magic hit a 3-pointer.
To the relentless fire of the Mamba.
Bryant for the win.
This is a franchise built on icons. And now the story continues with the power and vision of LeBron.
Fall away 17-footer good again. LeBron has dialed back the clock.
And the next generation talent of Luka.
Luka, another 3. Good again!
Different eras, same standard. Championship expectations.
Me, LeBron, and they are, I think we're the leaders of this group.
From the legends of yesterday to the superstars of right now, Lakers basketball lives here. ESPN Los Angeles.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code VAN for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code VAN for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code VAN.
You don't know what you're talking about, Mason. Come on now. Michael and I are right.
Guys
Pepe,
are
we're on
wrong.
the air now. Watch yourself,
this
Pepe.
Is the talking part.
Come on,
This is the
Pepe. This could get us all fired if you were going to keep speaking.
He's on the tape. I'm not saying anything.
It's a Live Energy Tuesday.
Yeah.
On Mason and Iron with the biggest show on the radio.
Chris, you're the only one here who can fire anyone, so if you don't
Actually,
fire
I
Pepe-
technically can't fire anybody. I'm
Yes,
just a
you can.
consultant. I'm
Please.
just a
Oh, my
consultant.
God.
Please.
Oh,
Just a
come on.
Sounds like Dick
Mace.
Cheney
Everybody's
over there.
afraid of you.
Mace,
Exactly.
I'm just a helping hand in the night.
That's very nice. I don't need that.
Dr. Robert Clapper, the Weekend Warrior Show. You hear it Saturdays at 7 a.m. Presented by Cedar Sinai. Dr. Clapper, good afternoon.
Joins us right now. Hey, Doc, what's going on, man?
So great to hear you guys. Thanks for having me.
So we wanted to talk first about. No, Luke's at 145.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sorry about that, Doc. We were trying to clarify.
Yeah, we were trying to get a more
Clap
important
on.
guest.
We're Clapper.
Clap on, clap off. Clap is on right now. So, Dr. Clapper, it was reported that Lindsey Vonn had, this is like the most complex sounding injury in the world. She had a torn ACL, a complex tibia fracture, fibular head fracture, tibial plateau fracture, broken ankle, and compartment syndrome. She nearly lost her leg. Have you ever heard of any or treated anybody with that level of injury?
Yes, many times, actually.
Wow.
I used to take 2 nights a week, level 1 trauma at Cedar Sinai the first 10 years of my practice in the 90s. And this is what I did all night long. And it's you guys, sometimes you have to amputate the leg. The trauma is just so bad.
Yeah, I was thinking that obviously that would be a devastating injury to anybody,
Sure,
athlete or non-athlete. But Dr. Clapper, give me the short version of how you saved that. So to me, that sounds like that leg is broken beyond repair.
She sent out an X-ray. There's like metal all over the place,
So
right?
without getting into like too technical details, how does a surgeon like you save a leg that's that mangled?
Well, a couple of things. First of all, and I looked at her Instagram site, and it's fascinating because she posted, I don't know if she realizes, not only the X-ray, but she posted the 3D replica of her tibia, top to bottom, that we can create from the CAT scan. So you can really see how many pieces. Here's a Clapper vision. If your tibia is like a coffee table, the top where you put the coffee is the tibial plateau. That's where the joint is. If you feel your kneecap right now, that's the top of the tibia. It looks like the top of a coffee table, and it needs to be smooth and perfect. But she's also showing you all the legs of the coffee table are in pieces. But really what saved the day for her is opening up the muscles intentionally. It's called a fasciotomy to save the leg. And the reason is she will lose her leg because of the compartment syndrome. And let me just say this so people kind of understand. You know when you go to the doctor and you get your blood pressure taken, right? And they tell you you're 120/80. It's because 120 is the systolic when the heart is pumping. The lower number, the 80, is the venous system, okay? So you need what's known as a gradient. You need that higher number to push through the artery, which, believe it or not, helps push the blood out of the leg into the veins. But when the gradient goes away and that number 120/20 in the leg
is about the same. It's like Niagara Falls is not very high anymore. It's just a river.
Gotcha.
You lose that power, and that's what happened.
So back on December the 14th, Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL and his LCL. Sporting News is reporting that he wants to be back week 1 of the season. Is that possible? Is that realistic?
He absolutely will, Stephen. Here's the reason why. He is a tale of two different kinds of mentality for injuries for us. You have to use a graft. We cannot rebuild the ACL. So we usually have weekend warriors and Patrick Mahomes. We make you wait for the swelling to come down. But the reason they did his surgery the very next day is because of the lateral collateral ligament that he tore, because it ripped off the bone. You don't need a graft for that. And if you get in there the next day, like Dr. Cooper did in Texas, you can reattach it fresh. Now you rebuild his ACL. This guy is absolutely going to be back, because here's what I'm going to tell you. It's a blessing in disguise that he tore his LCL as well, which usually doesn't occur, because that added scar tissue on the little toe side of his knee, the lateral side, not the big toe side, the medial side, is going to allow Patrick Mahomes to exceed expectations. He's going to be the Adrian Peterson, basically, cover boy for ACL returning quarterbacks.
Interesting.
Doc, Jason Tatum for the Celtics is going 5-on-5 full speed, and there's speculation that he might come back for the playoffs even before the season is over. Do you think that's wise, or would you advise him to sit out the whole year and come back next season?
That's a great question, because we often have to worry, is the scar tissue highly mature? Under the microscope, here's a Clapper vision, early scar tissue, like if you cut your arm and you see a scab, if you look under the microscope, it looks like a stack of fishing nets, as the collagen fibers are every which way. The body literally just tries to save the body with immature scar. But at the end of a year, you look at the scar under the microscope, it looks like a Navajo rug, perfectly aligned. And so the danger is you may be coming back too soon with immature scar tissue. It's a whole lot different to be Aaron Rodgers playing football as a quarterback versus what you got to do in the NBA. It's a very good question, Michael. I think he'll be back, but is there a risk for rupturing again? Yes.
All right, Dr. Clapper, Bill Simmons is the king of all podcasts. He has his own podcast network. He created The Ringer. Van Lathan is a friend of Bill's, goes on all the time. Van's called our show before.
Yep.
Great guy. So I'm listening to the Bill Simmons podcast the other day, and I hear this.
I actually heard Dr. Clapper one time talk about the fact that the game is played so much in gyms that the players might not be getting the vitamin
Dr.
D.
Clapper? Why'd you say that? Like everybody would know what that is.
You guys don't listen to the Weekend Warrior show?
No.
Y'all know the Weekend Warrior show? So he was talking about the fact that what he thought, and at the this was one of those things to where, because you guys know I'm hypersensitive to almost everything. So like this is one of those things to where I listened to it, and at first I was driving in my car, I was like, what does he mean by that? And then by the end I was like, oh, he's spitting. So he said that they should pump in UV light into gyms.
Yeah.
You like that?
No,
So
I don't. That sounds horrible. Why are we pumping in UV light?
This is what Dr. Clapper said.
I don't know who that is.
Not let me cook. Dr. Clapper said that it used to be that a lot of these players who are black, that they would play outside and they would get rays from the sun. And these rays from the sun would strengthen them because they got melanin and what have you. And so they would get stronger bones or whatever. He was like, but what happened was, y'all laughing, this is what Dr. Clapper said. So he said what happened was they went into gyms and they're not getting as much sun exposure as they need as the original people of planet Earth. You feel what I'm saying? And so the injuries that you see might be because of that. So he said what they should do is they should put UV lamps inside of gyms to feed the skin, the soul, and the bones.
You guys are all laughing. RFK is definitely appointing this guy. That's some really important thing. He's like, this guy wants to put UV lights, and I agree.
I mean, so basically they could also just take vitamin D.
Wow, Bill.
Dr. Clapper, huge name check.
At the live show, even. All right, so Dr. Clapper, did Van properly explain your view on this?
All I know is if he thinks I'm spitting, then I'm Clapper the rapper.
There you go. There you go. That's awesome, man. Awesome.
But I've never heard that before. Is that true?
Yes, no, it's totally true. So I blame, there are more fractures, John Ireland and Michael Thompson, in the NBA, which is not a collision sport, than what we see in a collision sport like the NFL. Think about all the players who've had fractured bones, from Kyrie Irving's kneecap, Blake Griffin, Michael Jordan broke his foot, Kevin Durant broke. Think of all the fractures that we're talking about way back to Bill Walton. Here's the reason. When you're a really good player playing basketball in your neighborhood, out in the sun, people like Sonny Vaccaro and the AAU guys drive up to the neighborhood. Hey, who's the best guy in the neighborhood? That guy. They point to him. And what happens? He now gets some kind of Adidas shoe deal, and they take this talented kid. Yep. They put him in the gym. He's no longer out in the sunlight. And there's a vitamin D deficiency unique to basketball players. It's a true story.
All right.
Wow. Makes sense to me.
Hey, last thing for you. I've got a friend who's an ER doctor, and he's like a resident now. And he says that TV show, The Pit, is like the most realistic thing he's ever seen in medicine. Have you happened to see that show?
Not only have I seen it, but whenever you hear Jay Glazer say stuff, you remember that movie, All the President's Men?
Oh, sure.
Of course.
You're talking to Deep Throat. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So
nice.
the pit has consulted the great Dr. Clapper. Excellent.
Yeah, it's working, Doc.
The guys who are making The Pit are the guys who originally made ER.
Yep.
And I've got it, and we're going way back, but I remember they had an episode called Prom Night, and they said, Dr. Clapper, it's time. You've told us enough about orthopedic injuries. You're going to have to come. We want to put you in the show. So I drove to the Burbank studios with a Lindsey Vaughn tibia with an external fixator. And I remember driving up, meeting George Clooney. I'm going way back.
Yeah.
And as I walk onto the set, the cameraman goes, "Hi, Dr. Clapper, you fixed my shoulder." And the guy holding the cords, "Hi, Dr. Clapper," the lighting guy, "You fixed my knee." Like 5 people in,
wow.
I had operated on everybody who was working there. So John Wells said, he's the guy who created it, goes, "Okay, we're putting you in the show because you've operated on everybody." So they said you can either be an anesthesiologist or you can be an orderly. I said, "Oh, if I'm an anesthesiologist, you won't see my face. But if I'm an orderly, that's okay." And it was hilarious because I'd never been on TV before. So I'm wheeling this young girl. I can send you guys a picture of it, actually.
Yeah,
I'm wheeling this young girl, and I keep looking in the camera. And they go, "Cut, Dr. Clapper. Stop looking in the camera."
Do where your camera was.
Love it.
And
Stay
smiling.
in your light.
Did you look and smile at the same time?
Yeah. Hey, look, Mom, I'm on TV.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Doc. All right,
that's
so don't
great.
forget Weekend Warrior Show, as Van Lathan said, every Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Thank you very much, Doc. We appreciate it as always.
All right,
Okay,
see you,
talk
Doc.
to you next week.
All right, that was Dr. Clapper. There
I like
it is.
that.
Oh,
Perfect.
there you go, Michael. I
all
like
right,
that.
we have found Luke Robitaille, apparently, and he will join us next.
Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
I don't feel old. I don't think I look as old, but I mean, the numbers are the numbers.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
So I don't know. I'm feeling a little weird.
But what are
Not like depressed or anything, just a little weird. Here's the thing. I find that the best way to feel young is to hang out with people that are older. With one of my
Just hang out here more noon to 3.
I have a lunch tomorrow with a buddy of mine. He's 84. The other guy that I'm having lunch with tomorrow, he's 82. So if I just keep hanging out with all these old guys, I'm going to continue to feel young.
Do you think you have more in common with the old guys or the young guys?
I kind of feel I can hang with the old guys and feel young, and I can hang with the young guys and feel more mature.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
What's on tap today on ESPN LA? The Lakers are back on home court to take on the Orlando Magic. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Duran starts at 6 p.m. with tip-off at 7:30 here on your afternoon drive on 7:10 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly.
It's calling, a driving force from within, pushing, beating, rising to the surface. The time has come to let it out and ignite the flame that sparks revolution. AEW Revolution, live Sunday, March 15th from Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. Tickets on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB, go for it and bring something different to the table.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-372-2017. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop for a long time.
Why not?
Back to the guys.
We're undivided. We stand together, never let.
We could come in playing the Star-Spangled Banner for Team USA. Joining us right now from the Los Angeles Kings, Luke Robitaille. Luke, what is going on, man?
How you guys doing?
We are excellent, Luke. I can't remember a time, probably the last time I was that on edge watching a hockey game was when you guys won the cup in 14. I thought those two games, the women's game and the men's game, were as exciting and as thrilling as any hockey games I've ever seen. Am I guilty of being of hyperbole, of going over the top?
No, you're not. You know what it was? It went further than hockey for me. Those two games were just unbelievable sporting events.
Right.
And both of them, like, it didn't matter if you were a fan of the sport. If you watched it, you felt the intensity. You knew one mistake or one play could make the difference. And every once in a while, if you're not a fan of a sport, but you watch it, you kind of feel that intensity. It felt that way for both of them. I thought it was absolutely amazing.
Are you surprised that Team USA won both men's and women's hockey?
No. I mean, both the two countries for the last 20 years, like the women's hockey, the U.S. and Canada have been the two best countries since the beginning. As far as hockey, since 2010, the U.S. and Canada, actually 2006, I think there was a World Cup where U.S. won. It's been No, actually, sorry, 1996, if I'm not mistaken. It's been toe-to-toe, it seems, every year. So I'm not surprised because I do believe one game is like a game 7, so you never know who's going to end up winning. So but the talent level is what's amazing to watch.
Luke, the great Michael Thompson is here, and for the first time ever, he has a hockey question for you.
A couple of them, actually.
All right, Michael.
Number one is if Russia was allowed to participate, would they have made any impact on this on the Olympic Games?
Yes. The Russian team this year was loaded with talent. They got one of the best goalie in our league. They got one of the best offensive player in Kucherov. The beauty about this tournament, Michael, for us, it's Sweden, Finland, Canada, U.S., they can all win. Even the Czechs, they won the Olympic in 98. On a one-game situation, there's enough talent on each of those teams that they can win it all. So, absolutely, there's someone posted what would have been the lineup. It would have been sick how good they would have been, too. So, yeah, any one of those teams can win, and the Russian would have made a difference.
And another thing, too, Luke, I don't understand it. I saw Jack Hughes have his teeth knocked out in the game. As violent, as physical as hockey is, doesn't everybody wear a mouth guard to protect your teeth?
I thought the kid wore a mouth guard, but it looks like he didn't. All the guys wore a mouth guard, but if you get hit hard enough, you might still break your teeth. So, like, it happened to me once where I had a mouth guard and it still cracked my teeth underneath. So it's a stick, you get hit in the stick. The little plastic thing in your mouth will protect you to a certain degree, but I don't know. Most guys, I would say 80 to 90% of the guys in our league do wear a mouth guard. Funny enough, some guys chewed it the whole game, so I don't know what it would do for them.
What percentage of NHL players do you think have at one point or another gotten a tooth knocked out?
Oh, boy.
Maybe 100.
It might be a little bit less today because, guys, in my era, I would say 99% of the guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke, what I don't understand is how come goalies didn't get killed 50, 40 years ago playing without a mask? That's what I don't understand.
That is, every once in a while I'll see a clip. I don't get it. Like, I heard something about goalie wearing masks, but more about men wearing the helmets to play hockey. In the 50s and 40s, they say men started playing hockey in the late 1800s, and right away after one game, they figured out a way to wear a jockstrap. But it took him about 70 years to say, let's wear a helmet too.
Yeah. Hey, Luke.
That just shows how dumb we can be.
Yeah, no. But it evolves. We remember when we were little kids, Luke. We used to ride those big wheels straight down a concrete hill, and with no.
I know the big wheels, no helmet.
No helmet. And I somehow survived all of it. Luke, I got the feeling none of us in this room, and Pepe's here, Michael's here, Mace, we'd never heard the name Connor Hellebuck. I mean, I get the feeling, though, after this, he's going to be kind of a household name. And then I did a little deep dive on him, and he's actually a pretty established NHL goalie. He plays in Winnipeg. He's won 3 Vezina trophies. I think he won an MVP. Do I have that right, that people inside hockey like you knew how good Hellebuck was, but since he's never played in the Stanley Cup Finals, most fans didn't? Do I have that right?
Yeah, you have that right. He played in Winnipeg, so in Canada, it's a very small town. He's been the best goalie in the league at putting up numbers the last 5 years plus. Unfortunately for him, their team has never made a run in the playoffs. You got to make a run in the playoffs for a player to start getting recognized, but he's won a ton of awards, like as a goalie in our league. He's carried his team in the playoffs many years. A couple of years ago, they were the best team in the league, and it was all due to him. But when they got in the playoffs, they're not deep enough because they're a little bit of a lower market. They're not able to pull in some star players, so that's probably why.
All right, Michael Thompson has another question. He's become
I love it, Michael.
the hockey
You're
guy.
Mr. Hockey.
I'm like Barry
Melrose
now.
Melrose.
Yes.
Look, so you at the end of that game, during the medal ceremony, you could see the disappointment on the Canadian's face. You're Canadian, and hockey in Canada is a religion. Those guys, when they were getting their silver medals, they looked miserable. What are they going to do with those medals? You think they're just going to put it in a drawer and forget them? Or you think they will actually put those medals on display in their homes?
I think they just go in a drawer. Most of them, yeah. Some guys will keep them, but it's more later in your life, like you do something with it. But I'm not sure. Like you're right. To see their face was. It's amazing how disappointed they were, but you got to remember. I tell people in the U.S. like, you can have a market like where it's football, like in Georgia, it's football, like it's college football. But when college football is over, you're still watching the NBA and baseball and everything. In Canada, they talk hockey all year. When hockey is over, they only talk hockey all summer about next year and what trade their team's going to make. There's not much else. Like the Raptors when they won a few years ago, it was huge. But then they were like, okay, the Maple Leafs better do it now,
Right.
And it's the same thing when the Blue Jays are competitive. People talk about it, but they return it back to the Maple Leafs and every team. They live hockey 12 months out of the year.
Yeah.
That's why the pressure it's huge.
All right, so you guys open up a 6-game homestand tomorrow night against Vegas, 3 points out of a playoff spot, and you're going to play tomorrow night with your brand-new acquisition, Artemi Panarin, the bread man. What are your expectations now for the rest of the season?
Well, there's a lot of ways that we didn't like the last 2 games we played. It was at the end of a road trip, and I'm not going to make any excuse. We had to win 1 or 2 of those, and we didn't. So now we need to turn around. We have a healthy team, and it's a huge stretch. And what do we expect out of Artemi is he's a point-a-game guy. To get those type of players in your leagues is really, really hard. So for us to have the opportunity to have a guy that gets us an extra point every game, it will make a big difference because we're one of the best defensive team in the league. We've said all year that we need get one more goal here and there. We ended up with 20-plus games in overtime this year. We've lost about 14 of those or 15. So if we would have won like 4 or 5 of those, it's an extra point. We'd be in first place right now. So does a guy like that move the needle for us? Yes, because he's such a great offensive guy. Because we play so well defensively, we just need to add a guy like that can kind of spark the offense a little bit.
All right. Hey, listen, Luke, it's great talking to you. We will talk to you, obviously, as we move through the stretch run of the season. Best of luck here the rest of the week. I know these are huge games for you guys, so thanks for coming on, man.
Big week, absolutely. All right, thanks.
Thank you, Luke. There's Luke Robitaille.
You guys got to get that Luke when he comes on.
You like over there producing the show. Clap on, clap off.
Yes.
You guys taking notes over here?
I'm just impressed how many times Michael stepped up during that interview. That was excellent.
I know
Mr.
hockey. I know hockey. I just don't watch it.
Yeah. All right, coming up next for you, we're going to do some fast track. In the meantime, if you want to expand the way you look at sports, there is no experience like Cosm. You can watch all of your favorite sports on these massive high-resolution displays. You're surrounded by these screens and shared reality and fellow fans, massive wraparound display, booth-style seating, great food, great cocktails, craft cocktails, great beers, all through the venue. And you can watch NBA, you can watch Premier League soccer, you can watch UFC. They've got movies, cinema experiences like The Matrix. I saw that over there. Amazing in shared reality. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in shared reality. Coming up soon, Harry Potter in shared reality. Great opportunity to bring the family out to experience Cosm. Again, at Cosm, you're not just watching the action, you are in it. For a complete schedule of events and to get your tickets, go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
But I went and we roller skated. It was cool. Yeah.
Can you skate backwards?
No.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Okay.
No,
Marcus, can you skate?
Not well.
Yeah.
Not well, no.
I got no
There was a real professional in there. There's always one. Right. And he was just, spinning around like...
That's what he does.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
This is his house.
All
Yeah,
right.
he was that guy. Yeah.
Can you skate, Laura?
I've done it as an adult, but you'll catch me holding the rail.
That's me with ice skate. I'm just like on the wall. Just
Yeah,
kind of
same.
Use
slowly
the
going
thing.
around.
Use the thing.
No.
I've done the
Don't
thing.
use the thing.
That's
use the thing.
I'll stick with the wall of the thing.
On the wall, the statement is, I don't know how to skate.
Right. Yeah, okay.
On the thing is, I don't know what the hell's going on in the world. Yeah.
Agreed. Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
It is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, zoom, Em.
Zoom. Before I get to my Fast Track, I want to recognize something.
Okay.
So my little sister is a teacher.
Yeah.
This is her first year of teaching.
Aw.
She is an
What grade?
English teacher, and I believe in 10th grade.
Okay.
And she just got named New Teacher of the Year.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's her first name?
Sarah Hebel.
Sarah Hebel. Congratulations, Sarah Hebel.
Yeah.
Does she give out homework on weekends?
Yes, I'm sure she does.
She's no teacher of the year to me.
She's a tough teacher, but she's very kind. She's also the coach of their swim team. So anyway,
Very nice.
congrats to Sarah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, that's right.
And tough transition to this one, but
Now, can I ask you a question since we're doing a Fast Track and thinking about race cars? Quick question. Why isn't Michael Jordan's car number 23? It's number 45. That makes no sense. Anyway,
Michael,
go
that's
ahead.
a great tweet. You should tweet that out.
He wanted it 45.
That is such a Michael Thompson tweet. It's very good.
If he owns a
probably
car,
couldn't get it.
you could buy it, rich as he is. Anyway.
So Barstool posted a blog about who is the hottest TV character of all time. Some names that were suggested were Dr. Melfi from Sopranos is the name that was out there, but the overwhelming response was Sloane from Entourage. So I'm going to go to our expert here, John Ireland. Do you agree or disagree, and who would you add to the list?
Emmanuel Shrieky is super attractive.
Yes.
She's
I have a
certainly
picture
in
with her.
conversation.
Come on.
Yeah, the connect. You know her connection to Mason and Ireland, right, Em?
I do not. Tell me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
I told them this was going to come up.
I am not going to exaggerate this story in any way. Okay, we're sitting in here, and Mason. This is back when Mason was all about his brand.
Oh yeah,
like
very
all he
social
cared about
media.
was his brand.
Yeah, very. I still care.
And he said,
Great brand.
We're looking out the window, and he goes, Ireland, what's that girl's name? And I said, oh, that's Emmanuel Shrieky from Entourage. And Mason goes, I'm going to get a picture with her. So he didn't know her name, but he grabbed his camera, and he runs out, and he says, do you mind taking a picture with me? And then, of course, he tweets out, me with Emmanuel Shrieky, one of my favorite actresses, blah, blah, blah. But the funny thing about it was Dave Singer was producing
Oh
our
yeah,
show.
Dave Singer.
And Singer walks in and he goes, where'd Mason go? I go, oh, Emmanuel Shrieky's in the lobby. You wanted to go get a picture with her. And Singer goes, well, if he's getting one, I'm getting one.
All right, so the power of Emmanuel Shrieky. So
Yeah.
you agree that she is the hottest TV
Yeah,
character of all time?
totally.
Come on.
She's very hot.
Linda Evans, Angie Dickinson. Let's see who else. Farrah Fawcett. You guys forget about them?
Farrah Fawcett probably is the name that most kids
Fawcett.
had posters of in their room.
Pepe, tell him, back me up, Pep.
Even I had a Farrah Fawcett poster.
There
It was
you
like
go.
standard issue for a teenage boy in the 70s.
But is she the hottest female TV character
I mean,
ever?
Baywatch.
Pamela Anderson's on that list.
Yeah, Pepe, who do you think?
I
Somebody
think,
from the
I
40s?
think
Betty Davis, Pepe?
Lucille Ball?
Lucille Ball.
Lucy!
Audrey
No.
Meadows?
Morales, what do you think?
Well,
Hottest?
She's amazing. So I loved her in Entourage, but I would say, you know who I'm going to say? Still gets me. Jana
Kramer.
Yeah.
And she was never really the star of a show. She was on One
But she
Tree
was the
Hill.
star of her. Oh, no, that was Kristen Cavallari.
What about
So then KC.
Shiv? What about Shiv Roy?
Not the, like.
No,
I
here's the thing.
had the hots for Shiv Roy, but I don't
Exactly.
think most people do.
I had the hots for the
She's
same reason
got,
you did. I like the power.
Sarah Snook is
Sarah
her
She's
name.
Snook.
got a great bottom half. I'll just say that.
how about Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah,
come
see, I
on,
think
Pepe.
Jennifer
Come on,
Aniston
Pepe.
is
Sexiest?
Oh,
Oh, you
I
guys,
love Jennifer.
You guys
Aniston.
taste it.
Emmanuel Shrieky, though, is not a bad suggestion.
No, it's a
She's
good
really
suggestion.
great.
Sloan is
What about
amazing.
And my buddy Kevin Connolly, who played her boyfriend on that show, says she's awesome.
What about Thelma from Good Times?
I thought you were going to go for Edith Bunker.
Yeah, him.
What about Maud?
Maud? Hey.
Listen,
Hey, Adrienne Barbeau.
That's right. Attractive young
Was a
older ladies.
bombshell in
That's
her
right.
day.
For some reason, Dan Wakey, who writes for The Winger,
Yep.
The Ringer,
Yep.
his dog's name is Mr. B. Arthur.
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
very funny.
B. Arthur
That's
was a
very
handsome woman.
She
There's
was.
nothing wrong with that.
She was.
Rue McClanahan.
Rue
That's
McClanahan.
right.
There you go.
Come on,
All right,
Pepe, you
Brian,
know.
what do you got?
Fast track. All right, so the NBA got a shout out in one of the more recent episodes of Jeopardy. I know we kind of shared this in our text chain, but just take a listen to the Jeopardy question.
Jump through these hoops for 800. SGA, this guy, won the 2024-25 NBA MVP award to go along with the scoring title and NBA championship. SGA is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Are you guys surprised? I will say, too, they also put his picture up, too. So it was a picture
So they
from the
spotted
So
the
this is-
SGA and the picture.
This is something Michael and I actually talk about a lot, that occasionally you will meet a person in your life that just doesn't care about sports.
Yep.
Right.
That it's
That's
just
right.
not important to them. Where were you? Was it a
I
bus
was in the-
driver? Or?
A bus driver in Chicago, heard of LeBron James. He follows basketball, was a Bulls fan, never heard of Luka Doncic.
Wow.
Can I give
How
you
about
some
that?
empirical evidence? I did my own research this morning. And I texted some friends of varying levels of sports fandom.
Yeah.
I have one friend who loves the Nuggets. She lives in Denver. She goes to games. She watches games. So she really is starting to care about the NBA. I texted her, hey, do you recognize this person? It's just the photo of SGA. She says, oh,
Right.
that's my enemy, because she, for some reason, was against the Thunder. And then I said, so what's his name? And she was like, that's a problem. I'm
Yeah.
going to say.
Okay, interesting.
Out of curiosity, if the picture was Wemby, would she have known who it
No,
is?
she
Really?
probably would only recognize Jokic and Nuggets players, and then like LeBron, Kevin Durant.
I think
Steph
if I
Curry.
showed my mom a picture of Wemby, she would not know who
My
it was.
mom wouldn't. My mom would not know who SGA is. She
No.
would know
Yeah.
who LeBron is.
Yeah.
Would Julie
know who Wemby is?
or SGA?
Or SGA.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but she, because her son's in the NBA.
Yeah.
But
Pepe, what about Liz? Would she recognize SGA?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I'm
know
going
who that is?
to send a
she's
picture
into
of
sports.
SGA to Lisa,
Definitely.
and I don't think she's going to know
Oh,
who
no
it
way.
is.
Yeah, no,
No way.
I think
What,
there's
should
no
I send her?
chance.
Should I send her SGA or Wemby?
Wemby.
Wemby.
Okay.
She's
All
got
right.
a better chance with Wemby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just see if she could even say his name.
We don't realize this because we're into sports, but there's a lot of people that don't care about
Yeah.
sports at
Who-
all.
and we
That's a
don't
good
care
job,
about
Pepe.
them.
That's a good job, Pepe.
What do you mean?
Good take, Pepe.
It's a good
I like
take.
that.
Oh, yeah, Pepe.
Okay, okay.
Did you miss
Chris,
it? Did
keep
you miss
it
it,
up.
Michael?
Keep it up. I'm gonna take away the
Yeah.
hat.
Did you miss his take?
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
It's on the tape.
It's on the tape, so just go back and listen to it.
It's on the tape.
Pepe, your whole life is on
check,
the tape.
Check it out.
All right, so I want to do a stop off about our friend Artie Moreno. I'll tell you what. I think this is what he said this weekend is the most shameful thing an owner could possibly say. Winning not in his top 5. He says Angel fans were surveyed, and I don't even believe there's a real survey. Surveyed, and winning wasn't in the top 5 of what fans are looking for. What in the name of God is he doing? By the way, even if you believe that, don't say
Yeah,
it.
right.
Don't come out and say that.
Exactly.
I mean, already people despise the guy. He absolutely, I don't know what Angel fans can do, but they're absolutely stuck. And by the way, the Major League Baseball Players Association has come out and said these guys are competitors that are on these teams. Every player wants to win.
Yeah.
And the idea that somehow winning isn't important to Angel fans is a joke.
Well, they don't know what they're doing at Angels to let Shohei just walk and get nothing for him. Are you kidding me?
Nothing while he was there.
Unbelievable.
How do you not build around Shohei?
Even if you couldn't do that, at least trade him and get about 20 prospects for him.
Yep. No, I don't know if there's a way to force an owner to sell. I guess there's not.
No, there's no way.
No,
Only if they broke the rules like Donald Sterling
Did you hear what
did.
Rachel Nichols said earlier today? On the show, she said that if a team is terrible for 10 years in a row, they should make the owner sell the team.
You can't do that.
Terrible for 10 years in a row, like
no,
the Angels.
You could do it. You could put it in the charter.
Yeah.
Just say when you buy a team, if you have 10 consecutive losing seasons, you're
That's
required to put it up for sale.
That's right.
And
Well,
the
the
league,
Jets will be up for sale for
the
sure.
league could buy the team back, and then the league could sell.
Do you think any current owner would sign that? No way. Suppose
no,
you
no,
have
no.
a bad spell.
But you would have to do it for 10 years?
10 years
It could
is a
happen.
bad spell?
It could happen.
10 years is a decade,
suppose
man.
something unfortunate happens. You think the current owner's going to want to be forced to sell his team? No. Nobody would sign that.
And you know
So,
what, Mace?
I sent this picture to Lisa.
Yeah.
And I said, don't look it up. Do you know this person's name? And that's what she wrote.
Huh.
I'm not answering.
Not answering,
So
which
she
means
doesn't
no.
know.
Wow. Which means
Unbelievable.
no.
But if you send her a picture of a cute tennis player, she would know
Oh,
who
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
100%.
Now, Long would get Wemby because last night the game was on, and I kept pointing out, look at this guy. Look at what
And
this
it
guy's
was a
doing
really
right
good
now.
game. And it was a really good game.
And I think the key is you have to show them a photo of them not in uniform.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like, walking into the
I-
arena.
the picture I sent to Lisa is he's in his uniform. You can't see his name, but she doesn't know who it is.
Can she see it's a Spurs? She
Yeah.
can even see it's a Spurs.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
still has no idea.
So, Mace, I want to say something about
Okay, so-
Artie Moreno and the
Tell me.
Angels.
Tell me.
Okay.
You're lookalike, by the
No,
way.
no. Wait a second.
Okay.
Okay. The Dodgers
look
have a lot of fans that are Mexican.
Yep.
Is that right?
So the Angels
Okay.
too, don't they?
Yeah.
No, wait. The Angels, the stadium is next to Santana. Santana has
Santa Ana. In
Santa
case
Ana,
Mace,
right?
just to make it clear.
Santana,
Okay.
not the group.
Thank
Santa
you.
Ana.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why
Thank
didn't
you.
Mace
Amen.
looked a little
Thank you.
confused?
Yeah, he
I
thought we were
don't
talking
know.
about the
I
group.
thought it was
Okay.
Carlos.
Let Pepe make his
Go
point.
The
ahead,
city
Pepe,
of
make your point.
Santana.
Let's go,
you-
Pepe!
Santa Ana.
Okay. The Angels never cater or said, we're going to have something for Mexican night or something to bring those guys to the stadium.
And the owner is Hispanic.
And
by
the
the-
owner is Hispanic.
And by the way, if I'm not mistaken, did they have a Spanish language broadcast?
rid of
I
it.
think they got rid of a Spanish language broadcast.
I know.
What is Artie? Is he Mexican?
Yeah, I think.
Hispanic,
And he doesn't understand that?
He's
Yeah.
He thought that naming the team the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim would
They
work.
even
Genius,
changed
yeah.
the name to Los Angeles Angels.
They feel so LA to me. So LA. Yeah, I don't know where
Well,
that
he was
goes.
smart, though, not to sell it when they asked him to sell it.
No,
Now
I
it's
feel-
gone
Well,
up $2 billion.
no. There was a bit of a thing going on with him in the city of Anaheim. There was
Stadium fight, yeah.
He got the mayor arrested, so allegedly.
He
So,
knows because he lives
Allegedly.
in Anaheim.
Yeah.
well, I'm right next to the Angels
By the way,
Stadium.
if you were an Angels fan, would you boycott?
It's still fun to go to the games.
No, I probably would have jumped off. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
It's
know.
still fun to take your kids to the games, though.
If they never win and they're not trying to win,
Because you can go see the other team. Maybe the Dodgers are in town, or the Yankees, or the Red Sox. So you get to see the other team.
Their billboard last year, as I was driving down the 405, said, "Great seats, great prices."
Yeah.
That's how they advertise. Great seats,
by
great
the way,
prices.
the players' union is not happy with
Not at
Moreno.
all.
They've come out and said every player I know wants to win, and we've noticed what the problem is in Anaheim. So I mean, they're coming
yeah,
for him
it's
now.
an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment.
Sell it to Joe Lacob. He tried to buy it a couple of years ago.
Oh, by the way, no, what I heard is Joe Lacob is going to be in on the Padres. Now, think about that.
Yeah, they're for sale now, right?
If Joe Lacob goes in on the Padres.
Light years Lacob.
And can spend with Mark Walter, all of
Hello.
a sudden there's a huge rivalry up and down the five. I think that's really
I
fascinating.
mean, we've seen them spend before, but they didn't spend well, and it didn't end up getting them a World Series.
They're good. They've gotten good, and they beat us in that big series a couple years ago, but they have not cashed in the obviously for the World Series. But yeah, I do think the Padres with money would be dangerous. All right, coming up next for you, more Fast Track. Mason and Ireland, Pepe's here, Michael's here, live imaging Tuesday. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
You know, if you listen to the show that I love, BB Go, and watching a Lakers game is so much more. when you have BB Go. It's the moment before tip-off, the people you're with, the food you're sharing and enjoying. Good food and good company always make the experience better, and that's why I love BB Go. It's perfect for at-home watch parties. When it comes to Korean flavor, BB Go goes all in. Their food is bold, packed with flavor, also comforting. Something for everybody. Bowls for a quick lunch, dinner or dumplings, and fried rice for a quick meal to be shared. It reminds people what it feels like to go all in and eat like it too. So the next time you're gathering with friends, family, vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BB Go. Look for BB Go at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB Go for it and bring something different to the table.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
Make sure to tune in to DeMarco and Travis all week for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Pechanga Resort Casino's annual wine festival and chocolate decadence on Saturday, March 7th. When you hear the cue to call, get ready to sweet talk your way into a night of chocolate and wine. Visit Pechanga.com for tickets and details. Cheers.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
But I think people want validation for whatever from the internet.
From you.
Exactly.
Who cares?
But
I feel like that's not going to go the way they think it's going to go.
No, it didn't at all. They thought people were going to have sympathy for them, and it did not happen.
Some internet person's on my side. Check me out. I knew I was right.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN.
Morales, tax season. What are people spending it on?
Hopefully not stuff they can't see clearly, Cappy.
Exactly. Orange County, use that refund wisely at VisionWorks. 7 locations to serve you. Laguna Niguel, Santa Ana, Fullerton,
Lake Forest, Rancho Santa Margarita, Brea, and Buena Park. Eye exams, fresh frames, updated prescriptions, the Homish Booka.
If your vision's off, everything's off.
And VisionWorks makes it easy to take care of your eyes without blowing your whole refund.
So spend smart
and see better with VisionWorks. See the difference.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
It's crazy to see how much everyone's changed at these reunions.
Did you see Brian? He's in better shape than he was 25 years ago. How is that even possible?
Yes, he told Tim he started taking Nugenix Total T2.
The testosterone booster?
Yeah, but he said it's way more than that. It also skyrockets nitric oxide in as little as 3 hours. Tim started taking it right away, and trust me, I've already noticed results.
Wow, I might just have to go catch up with Brian.
After 40, energy, strength, drive, it all starts going downhill. Feel like your old self again with Total T2. Stronger, leaner, and more energized. Just text ORDER to 369-369 for your complimentary bottle of new Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone and nitric oxide booster. Text now and you'll also get a free bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator. That's ORDER to 369-369. ORDER to 369-369.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. Product not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Vroom, vroom, man.
Vroom, vroom. So, I know. I'll believe it when I see it. But apparently there is a buyer for the Graffiti Towers right next to it where we work here in downtown LA, next to Crypto.com Arena. A real estate investor, I guess you could say, has bought the area for $470 million and plans to fix it. Do you think that they will ever fix it?
Yeah.
Well, for $470 million, yes.
They got to be buying it for some reason. Now, I read somewhere that you might have to tear the whole thing down and rebuild it.
All the rust and everything, probably.
Rust and I mean, I don't know how they even got some of that graffiti up there.
No,
I don't know.
It's amazing.
I actually think the graffiti tower. Am I the only one that thinks it's kind of cool?
No way.
It looks
no.
cool.
You like it, Emily?
It's like a landmark.
I'm saying, it's like a landmark. LA has a couple landmarks. They have the Hollywood sign, the Santa Monica
And the
Pier,
graffiti tower.
I'm saying it looks cool. You can see from 5 miles away. It's iconic. It's kind of like the bubblegum wall in Seattle.
Sure.
You know, it's a little weird, but it's iconic.
Right, and they're not going to have this done in time for the Olympics.
No,
I mean, they're not going to be able
they
to
could.
rebuild it.
By the Olympics, they could if they put their mind to it.
2 years?
No, not in 2 years.
They're going to tear that down and rebuild
No,
it.
but at least they will get rid of the graffiti.
I hope that what they do is they could redo the buildings, whatever, but maybe recreate some of the graffiti, but have it on one-way mirrors. You can look out. I don't know. Keep some of it as land.
What is the MTA? What's that? The big MTA? What does that mean?
You don't want to know what that.
I don't know.
Let's not do that.
Really?
Let's probably not do that.
Let's not.
Pepe, what does that
Whatever
mean?
that is.
I have no idea.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And
Listen,
then Clinton would
Michael,
have
you
to
don't
change
wanna
his
say-
background on his TV show.
Oh, that's right.
No, it'd be kind of cool to have new restaurants, retail stores there.
There's plenty of restaurants around here, and they also sometimes struggle.
Let me-
And there's pro graffiti.
What do I always tell you guys? The answer to all your questions is money. For $470 million, they're cleaning up the graffiti tower.
Well, they're
Trust
going
me.
to do something there without any question. BC?
Fastrack.
All right, guys, I know you brought up the Sphere earlier in the show.
Yep.
Well, yesterday, Netflix announced going to be another live sporting event at the Sphere, September 19th, a rematch of Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Oh, my
God.
Michael will be the only one who watches it.
I'll watch it, but are they going to walk in with walkers and canes?
Not excited to see them rematch
No,
here
the
after all
first
these
fight
years?
was terrible. Tell him, Pepe, you're a boxing fan.
They're going to sell tickets.
I heard Floyd is broke, and he needs the money. And Manny, too. They both need the
Wait,
money.
Really?
Floyd runs the money team. How can you run the
This
money
guy,
team and be
after,
broke?
After taxes, he's made $500 million, and the word is he needs
Yeah,
money.
but he's
I
gambled
always said he would be broke.
Yeah, he
You can't
gambled
spend money
$2
like
billion
that.
though.
And Manny, too. Manny made
Mister,
about
I
$400
go to the game and I wave cash around. I mean, it was just ridiculous.
That's why they're both doing this. They need the money.
Yeah, I mean, I remember going on there and saying, you know what, that guy's going to be broke someday. You can go through a lot of money.
Yeah.
He was throwing money in the.
Oh, he's just throwing around. Exactly, literally.
Yeah.
But
I'll
I'll
I'm
watch.
not going to watch that movie.
I will not
You're not
watch.
going to watch the
fight.
fight? I'll
No,
watch.
no way.
Just for the whole circus
I
of
will
it.
skip that. All right, so multiple presidents of the United States have talked about aliens in the last couple of weeks.
Oh.
So there are odds on this. The question is, will the U.S. government confirm this year that aliens exist?
No.
The odds are 3-1.
Well, Trump has already said he's going to release all the files that have to do with aliens.
Anybody who believes aliens exist do not understand the physics of the cosmos and how far we are from everything. The nearest galaxy, the closest galaxy here is 2.5 million light years away. That's the Andromeda. That means it would take you 2.5 million years to fly there, flying at 186,000 miles a second. Now, how did a freaking alien get from the nearest planet, which is 4 light years away, at 186,000 miles a second to get here?
Okay,
Explain that to me,
Who
please.
would win a war between the aliens and the humans? Who would win a war between aliens and humans? Right now, humans are 3-1, and aliens are 1-5. So aliens would be a heavy favorite in a war against us.
Michael, you've heard that story that Chuck Yeager said he was flying test pilot planes and he was flying the fastest, highest climbing plane the Navy had.
The X-15.
And somebody was above him.
Yeah, right.
So
it's Chuck Yeager. It's not me.
Maybe it was a spaceship.
Michael, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Okay. People don't believe on aliens until they see you. Okay, number one.
There you go. Until they
Because
see
you look
Michael
like an
Thompson,
alien.
yes, Okay. you do.
Number two, how come you don't know that Andromeda has smarter people than we are?
Because, Pepe, that means they've been traveling for 2.5 million years to get here.
You don't know that.
And if they
you
didn't,
don't know
if they're
that.
not
Yeah,
traveling,
isn't it kind of presumptuous to assume that we're the only ones that exist?
It is
That's
absolutely
right.
true.
That's
I believe
right.
there's some kind of life somewhere in this universe, somewhere. I don't know if it's like us, but it might be some kind of biological or bacteria or something like
There
that.
are billions of universes.
Yes.
And billions
No,
of
billions
galaxies.
of galaxies,
No,
not
there are
universes.
billions of universes.
Not
It goes
universes.
on forever. It goes on forever, Michael.
That's a universe.
There are other universes besides ours.
No, there's one.
No, there's not
Other
one.
universes.
There are multiple universes.
Okay.
So, Michael, you don't think, and people are smarter than us. We're the one and only.
Yeah, we're the smart ones.
How do we know anybody? We don't know if people
You
are
don't know
dangerous.
that. You don't know that.
But Femi, how are they going to get here?
Because they're smarter than us.
If
anybody's smarter than you.
If there are no aliens, how do you explain Victor Wembanyama?
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good one.
Most
likely an alien.
To answer your question, so who would win in the people versus aliens?
People versus aliens.
I think if the aliens can get here, they're going to beat us because they've had to have enough technology to get here.
That's
that would
right.
answer your question, Michael.
That
about
is
how
the
they
common
get here.
sense.
They will just be zapping people left
There
and
are
right.
8 billion people in the world, Emily. At least 6 billion of us have cameras. How come we don't capture a
Well, there
spaceship?
are pictures.
Yeah.
How can it never look like a picture you
There
see
are
on a photograph?
Pilots say all the time.
They look like a bug on a windshield.
What about the pilots who say all the time?
Yeah.
And I
What
will
about the
say,
Bermuda Triangle?
Here is a movie suggestion that might answer these questions for you. It's a movie called Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
It's coming out this month.
Oh,
next
yeah,
month.
I saw the trailer for this.
Ryan Gosling's in it. And I think that last time we talked about aliens, I also brought up Project Hail Mary. Michael, please go see it.
Oh.
I think you'd really like it.
It's fiction.
What's
No.
wrong?
Michael,
Every movie you see is
What?
fiction.
No,
You told
Emily,
me you love The Housemaid.
I'm
Do you
good.
realize
No,
that's fiction?
I love the movie Aliens, and I am going to see Project Hail Mary, but it's just fiction. It's not real. It's not.
Open
Aliens
up your
don't exist. They're not
mind.
lying here.
I'm against Michael on this. I
Really?
think there are aliens.
I think there are
They
aliens
are
too. I don't
aliens,
know
man.
Why
By the
don't
way,
they make contact then?
If we are the smartest beings in the universe, the universe is screwed.
Then
Are
why
you
don't they ever
kidding
make
me?
contact? Why don't they ever say, hi, I'm here?
Because probably they say, don't waste time with these people.
Then why are they here?
I think they probably just skip us. I think they're just
flying by?
flying right
Well,
by, like
tell-
we're
tell
going
them-
somewhere where the
Tell them
cool
to
people,
watch the
smart
movie,
people are.
the Andromeda movie that we just saw. What
Begonia.
What is it you just said?
Begonia, yeah.
But I would
Say-
say,
watch
What movie?
Begonia.
What movie did you just say?
Begonia.
He's talking about Begonia.
By the way, Jay Detail in the YouTube chat says, "What about Sam Cassell?" That's not right. That's not right.
That's
That's
not a
not
bad
right.
call.
Yeah,
Not a bad
he
call.
works for Boston. We don't care about Sam.
Yeah, that's right. All right, coming back next. You know what? I want to circle back to the Lakers getting ready to face.
Wow, you're so
Orlando
negative.
tonight.
No.
Well, they have to beat the Magic, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Should I
What?
put it in the
I'm
fridge?
so negative. I agree with James Worthy. They did not respect the uniform on Sunday.
Really? Worthy said that?
Yes, he did.
We should play what Worthy
We
said.
should play what he
Oh, I
said.
love
He
that.
was
I love
pretty,
James.
pretty honest. All right, that's coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
You probably heard me talk about National University, born and built right here in Southern California. NU is a nonprofit university that offers more than 150 degree programs. This is an organization that supports what they call Anders. Anders are people that have multiple things going on in their life. They're a student, and they have a job, and they want to get a degree. So look into National University. They let you get degrees on your schedule, 4 and 8 week online courses, generous transfer credit policy. They give away millions in scholarships every year. National University is a proud sponsor of the Lakers, a proud sponsor of ESPN LA. And if any of this sounds like something you want to look into, just go to their website, nu.edu. nu.edu, National University.
It's time to BB Go for it.
Every game day, you can play and win fabulous prizes from BB Go.
And qualify for the grand prize, a trip to basketball's biggest stage.
Here we go. Time to BB go for it. It's your cue to call. Caller number 7 right now. 213-799-0139. 213-799-0139. Caller number 7 gets to tell us which team tonight will hit the first three-pointer.
BB Go for it.
That's right. It's a Lakers game day. Tell us again which team will hit the first three-pointer, and you can win.
From BB Go and ESPN LA.
BB Go for it.
We'll find out who's playing BB Go for it coming up next
On ESPN LA.
We got your chance to win.
It was a night to remember at the Coliseum.
Yeah, they're booing Lionel Messi here. This is an LAFC crowd. This is Los Angeles, baby.
The black and gold made a statement. 3 goals, 0 doubts.
Oh, what a goal!
LAFC shuts down Messi and Inter Miami 3-0.
And Inter Miami look Messi with a Y tonight.
Now it's on to leg 2 of the CONCACAF Champions Cup. LAFC look to finish off Real España tonight. Coverage begins at 6:30 p.m. on the ESPN LA app. Hey, sports fans, if you haven't hit up Lazy Dog Restaurant yet, you're missing out. I'm talking made-from-scratch meals, ice-cold beers, handcrafted drinks, and their new Cowboy Ribeye Burger is perfect fuel for game day. Happy hour and late-night deals start at just $3. Staying in? Order online and get free delivery on orders over $25. And hey, use code ESPNLA for 10% off your online order. Locations all across Southern California and beyond. Visit LazyDogRestaurants.com to find a location near you.
With Progressive Customer Service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last two, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
It's time to BB Go For It.
Every game day, you can play and win fabulous prizes from BB Go.
And qualify for the grand prize, a trip to basketball's biggest stage.
It's time on Mason and Ireland right now on ESPN LA to BB Go For It. We've got caller number 7. Let's find out who it is.
All right, and we welcome to the show Scott Sealer from Ventura. Congratulations, Scott. Just for playing BB Go For It today on the show, you win $50 in BB Go. Now your chance to make it $100 and qualify for the grand prize, a trip to basketball's biggest stage. Give us your prediction for tonight's game. Which team will score the first three-pointer, Lakers or Magic?
Of course, we're going Lakers.
There you go.
BB Go For It. Listen to tonight's game on ESPN LA, and let's see if you're right for your chance to win even more BB Go product and qualify for the grand prize to see basketball's biggest game in person. BB Go For It from Mason and Ireland, ESPN LA, and our friends at BB Go.
BB Go For It.
BB Go For It is brought to you by BB Go, bold Korean flavor that's comforting and easy to share. Bowls, dumplings, fried rice. BB Go For It. And bring something different to the table.
All right. So, Michael, you mentioned you did not hear what James Worthy said, and lucky for us,
It's on the tape.
here's James Worthy.
No heart. Weak. No heart, weak. And it's post All-Star, and we talked about what they needed to do before All-Star. I think they didn't achieve what they wanted to there. So now you get a break and they come back. Clipper game, okay. That was a tough game. They won. But tonight, this afternoon, was weak. It's the Boston Celtics. Okay? No Tatum. You're at home. You're in 5th place. You're trying to move up. You show really, to me, no respect for the uniform. Okay? When you come out and you get out-rebounded, offensive rebound after offensive rebound, Pritchard, Jaylen Brown, you can sniff out weakness. Okay, when you do that, you can just dominate. That's what they did. They've got to decide who they want to be.
Decide who they want to be.
Yeah, that's the players. I blame the players, but also the JJ Redick and those 12 coaches sitting over there. When you see Luka and LeBron and Austin, all these guys complaining after every call, guys, stop. The next guy who complains is going to sit over here on the end of the bench and not play the rest of the game. Be mentally tough.
But that is every player in the league.
And
for the most
Michael,
part.
the problem is the biggest complainer is Luka.
Yeah.
So do you want to really
Yes,
sit
I would-
Luka to make an example out of him?
Send a message.
Luka to the bench.
Greg Popovich did it to Duncan. If Duncan didn't measure up, sat him down. You can't be afraid of these players, man. You got to be a man.
So MT is
and
in
coach.
favor of benching Luka.
He is.
Yeah.
If he's not getting back on defense and keeping his mind in the game, stop playing the referees against the Celtics.
You're preaching
What
to
is
the
wrong
choir
with y'all?
here. I don't.
Why do you guys make excuses accept all this softness?
Well, because it's...
I don't know, because what?
Because you're an idiot.
Yeah, where would we be without Luka? Are you kidding me?
you're going to look me in the eye and say that Pat Riley would have benched Magic Johnson had he not gotten back on defense.
Magic Johnson never did this
No,
crap.
but in the
Magic
world,
Johnson complained on
you know
more
what?
calls than any
He
Hall
wouldn't-
of Famer ever.
He wouldn't stand there with his hands palms up in the air looking like, hey, and not come back and hustle back.
Yeah.
No,
What
Magic
about-
Johnson never did that. And I played against him and played with him. He never did that.
Okay, but if Magic, Kareem, or Worthy would have done what Luka's doing,
They didn't, Ireland.
No,
That's
but
the point.
But if they
did.
had,
Accept the
There's
premise.
because they didn't
No,
play that way.
accept the
No,
premise.
I'm not accepting it because they never did it.
you don't think Magic Johnson complained to the refs?
Not every call. Everybody
Pretty much.
complains. Not every call, no. And the game was way more physical back in the 80s.
Okay.
That's true.
So
Come
I-
on,
I
guys.
don't
You guys
think-
make it. No
No.
wonder these guys
If
get away
you're
with this
saying-
stuff.
Look,
No, if
you
your
guys are making
suggestion
excuses
is
for it.
I'm tired of it. If you would have heard the show yesterday,
You know,
I talked about
if you're tired
how
of it, if
ridiculous
your coach
it is.
put a stop to it.
Right. It's not realistic
Can't
to
bench
say
Luka.
that JJ is going to bench Luka.
Not for the whole game, just for a few minutes. Sit up. Why'd you take me out? Because you're not getting back on defense. Then after he sits, thinks about it for a few minutes, now get back in. What is wrong with y'all?
Just
It's
not
a
how you
players'
coach
league.
superstars.
Yeah.
Not how you coach superstars.
you don't do it anymore like that.
Oh, okay. Well, then stop complaining then if they lose like that on
No,
Sunday.
but I mean,
Kobe didn't always get back on defense. You going to bench Kobe?
Kobe never stopped playing like that. No, don't put
What are you
Kobe
talking
in there.
about? Kobe went a whole game where he wouldn't shoot.
Yeah, that's true.
That's because you guys told him not to shoot. Remember?
I didn't tell him anything.
Everybody's criticizing him about, you're shooting too much, Kobe. Kobe said, okay, I'll show you.
I'm just saying, if you want to have an honest conversation, superstars in this league are bigger and more important than the coaches are. And if your suggestion is that JJ Redick is going to bench Luka
for a few minutes
because he complains
because
to
he
the
didn't-
ref, Luka, it's in his DNA. He
you think-
complains on every call.
And by the way, it's every player virtually on every team.
Not
No NBA player thinks they ever committed a foul.
Well, no, that's not true.
I mean, look at this game. You had Austin, you had Marcus Smart, Luka complain. I mean, there's
Exactly.
a lot of
That's why, as a
complaining.
coach, you put a stop to it and say, we're not playing the referees, we're playing the Celtics.
Okay, so Michael wants to bench Luka.
Luka
Just
and
wanna make sure.
LeBron,
And
by the way.
LeBron, right.
If they don't get
LeBron,
back
if he's not
and
getting
hustle,
back,
right?
he's complaining.
Michael, that's not going to
bench
happen,
everybody.
okay?
Then stop complaining about the Lakers not playing defense
All
then.
right. Let me.
You
let
guys
me,
accept it.
Let me throw you some numbers and tell me if they mean anything.
Okay.
Okay. So the Lakers against teams in the bottom 10 of point differential. What do you think their record is? They've played 20 games against teams, the bottom of the bottom 10 in point differential.
I would say it's good. It's like 7-3, 8-2.
20 games.
Oh, I would say 17-3, 18-2.
18-2,
Yeah.
which is great. What do you think they are against teams in the middle when it comes to point differential? The middle 10.
I'd say they're about 500.
11-9. What do you think they are against teams in the top 10 in point differential? They've played 16 games against them.
Probably
4 and 12.
I think even worse. I think maybe 2 and 14.
It's 5-11.
Oh, okay.
But it's bad.
Yeah.
Now, is it possible to overread that? Because that just looks like they cannot play with the best in the league. Am I overreading that?
Well, you're not, but like I was telling you guys yesterday, it's a race. So there are 26 games left.
Yep.
14 home, 12 on the road. There's a lot of games in there against bad teams.
Tank teams, 7 tank teams.
Yeah. They, in my opinion, and Michael, I'm curious if you agree, they have to stay in sixth place or better.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think if they go into the play-in tournament, they're playing with fire.
Yep.
I'm not saying they wouldn't get out of the play-in tournament, but they need that week off. They're an older team. They're pretty beat up. They could use the time to prepare for one opponent. I think, Michael, it would be disastrous if they end up in the play-in tournament.
Yeah, of course. But 3 all-stars, basically, you can't have that happen.
And so that's, of these, what do you think they need? 26 games, maybe 18-7 keeps them on the right side of the play-in?
Yeah, 18 and
18 and 8.
They got a
7 is
little
25.
bit of a
26
cushion,
games, so it'd be 18-8. You're right. Would 18-8 do it, or they got to be a little better
No,
than
I think
that?
18 and 8 keeps them out of the play-in.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it
Like,
does.
I'll use tonight as an example. Orlando's good. They got a winning record. They got Paolo Banchero. They're a good team, but they're without one of their best players in Franz Wagner.
And they're not a great team. They're a middle of the pack. team.
Jalen Suggs is questionable tonight. I don't think he's going to play.
He's
You
a
gotta-
good perimeter defender.
You got to
too.
win this game. This is a game you got to win.
It is one of those ones to put in the bag.
Then let's look at this 2-game road trip. We leave tomorrow for Phoenix. Thursday night, we play in Phoenix without Devin Booker and without Dylan Brooks.
Yep.
And was the guy who played was the Laker? He's out too.
Jordan
Williams?
Goodwin?
No, the other guy. Who's Goodwin? Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Jordan
out.
Goodwin.
And then Saturday, we play Golden State, and they're not going to have Steph.
They ain't got
Right.
Nobody.
You got to win those games.
By the way, and you follow up. You can put together a streak here because you follow up with Sacramento and New Orleans at home.
I put the Sacramento game in the fridge.
You already put that in the
Sacramento
fridge?
won yesterday.
He had first game in 20 games.
Okay, well,
John, he's putting games in the fridge that are like 3 games away on
Sacramento.
the schedule.
Yeah.
Would you disagree with
come
that?
on.
Yes,
John.
I would disagree. I
Come
will
on.
never, ever put a game away before it tips off.
Yeah.
It's so insulting to your opponent. And by the way,
Although,
any
doesn't Sacramento
active-
deserve to be insulted?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, but
They're
come
not
on, Mike.
tanking. They're just accidentally
They're just bad.
awful.
Oh,
That's
my
a
goodness.
jinx.
Like,
You
what's
shouldn't
happening
say
to the
that.
beam? The beam can't light at all.
Yeah, there's no beam
The
up there
beam has
anymore.
died.
Yeah, there is no beam. It's out of
They
batteries.
just light a candle now when they win.
Exactly. All right, so Pepe, it's Potpourri of Lies Day.
Uh-oh.
And I look forward to these because I like to pick out the ones that do you make them up or are they, do you make them wrong on purpose? Or
I prepare this question by questions. 12 questions.
Okay.
And you guys don't
And is
believe
this all
anything.
on AI? Do you use ChatGPT
No, you
to
use
create this?
AI.
No, you're a big AI
true
guy.
Or, true
You're
or
an AI
false?
guy.
Is the sky blue or is the
Yeah.
sky black?
Yeah, Pepe. Okay. So Pepe's Potpourri, and AI sometimes wrong.
What's this say?
Is ready next. Potpourri for Tuesday, February 24th. Special for people that read and went to school to study. Sorry, Michael.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
That's very funny.
He's right about that.
Game of Games is next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
In Los Angeles, greatness isn't an option. It's expected. From the skyhook of Kareem
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with a sky hook.
to the showtime flair of Magic.
Magic fires for 3. Got it at the buzzer. Magic hit a 3-pointer.
To the relentless fire of the Mamba.
Bryant for the win.
This is a franchise built on icons. And now the story continues with the power and vision of LeBron.
Fall away 17-footer good again. LeBron has dialed back the clock.
And the next generation talent of Luka.
Luka, another 3. Good again!
Different eras, same standard. Championship expectations.
Me, LeBron, and AR, I think we're the leaders of this group.
From the legends of yesterday to the superstars of right now. Lakers basketball lives here. ESPN Los Angeles.
Join Sedano and Cap live this Friday at Vision Works in Fullerton from 7 to 10 a.m. Come hang out with Sedano and Cap morning show crew for a chance to win upcoming basketball tickets, score exclusive Sedano and Cap tees, and take advantage of 60% off a complete pair of glasses at Vision Works. It's all happening this Friday in Fullerton. See you there.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Because I wish we could all pull off the stuff you end up pulling off.
hence why you're a badass, hence why you're a chingong. There's no way you actually believe any of this stuff. Or maybe perhaps actually that's part of the act. You convince yourself that you are right.
George,
and that way, if like they were ever to put you on like a lie detector, you would actually pass because you actually believe the nonsense you're saying.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code VAN for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code VAN for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code VAN.
2:45.
I agree,
Mason and Ireland on a live imaging Tuesday. I love when you're like panicked, like Michael, don't say anything.
Well, I agree with what he
Game
said.
of Games in just a moment. Live imaging Tuesday, presented by Providence. This American Heart Month, Providence encourages everyone to take simple steps toward better heart health. With expert teams and advanced care available close to home across Southern California, they're here to support healthier hearts in every community. Learn more at providence.org/SoCalHeart. Game of Games, presented by our friend Jacob Emrani, the law offices of Jacob Emrani. You know the number, Pepe, right? 800-345-6789.
345-6789.
Very
Exactly
good. Very
right.
good. Or call jacob.com. I believe it's your game today,
Yes.
Pepe.
What do you got, Pepe? Is I know it's filled with lies, right? The potpourri.
He is opening the hermetically sealed envelope. And Pepe spends a lot of time on these questions. They will involve at least one old-time actress.
Some of these are correct. You've got to pick out the right.
Oh, look, you're going to start with this?
Yes, I am.
He's got to be running out of
No
actresses.
complaints, okay?
Deduct
Yeah,
him,
that
deduct
sounds
him.
like-
Yeah, you're allowed to deduct Pepe as the game runner. You're allowed to deduct a point from anyone you feel is complaining.
And
Here's
can
the
I-
first
I'm
question.
sorry,
Hold on,
Pepe.
Emily wants to speak.
The score update for the month
Yes.
because it's important. This is double Jeopardy, not Jeopardy, but
Double points.
double points. I have 4. Mace has 4. Brian has 3.
Yep.
Jacob has 2. John has 2. Greg and Travis both have 1. And John, you're out tomorrow, but here Thursday and Friday.
Okay, right. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. First question. What is the capital of North Dakota? Pierre, Helena, or Bismarck?
Brian.
Bismarck.
Emily.
Bismarck.
Mace.
Bismarck.
I'll say Bismarck, Michael.
Like the ship, sink the Bismarck.
Everybody
Right.
got it?
Everybody
All
got
right,
it.
so that,
We are all
Pepe, I'm
smart.
glad you did that because it eliminates lucky loser right out of the gate.
No lucky loser.
Good one.
today.
Smart move.
Okay.
Pierre's the capital of South Dakota.
Pay
Yes.
attention, please. In the 1990s, the group Four Non Blondes released a song that has gone viral lately. Do you remember the name of this song? It said, "What's up? What's going on? Or what's happening?"
Emily.
What's going on?
Mace.
What's going on?
I don't know any better, so I'll just go with the crowd. What's going on, Michael?
It can't be What's Going On because that's Marvin Gaye's hit song. So I can go What's Up.
Brian.
What's up?
It is "What's Up," and the reason that they named it "What's Up" was because
Marvin Gaye.
Oh, it was already
Oh,
taken.
but
Okay,
it's
so
not
what they
Brian
actually
and
say in
Michael
the-
take the
But it's
lead.
not. But in the song they say,
What's going
"What's
on?
going on?"
Yeah, but
And
the
I
name is
said-
"What's
The
Up."
name of the song is What's Up.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay.
Okay. Who wrote The Splendid and the Vile? Noam Chomsky, Joseph Sargent, or Eric Larson?
Mace.
Larson.
What's the second one?
Sargent.
I'll go Sergeant. Michael.
What's the other one? Chomsky?
Yes.
I'll go Chom.
Brian.
Larson.
Emily.
Chomsky.
Larson.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mace got it. Somebody else said it too.
Brian.
Brian. Okay, Brian's got the lead. 3-2
Me
over
and Brian
Michael
read
and Mace.
Larson all the time.
Okay. In the shot clock era, which basketball player has the most fouls? 7 in a single game. Kyle Bowler, Jermaine O'Neal, or Chris Crawford. 7 fouls.
And he had to get back in because I think they were shorthanded, so they let
All
him
right.
back in the game.
So, who was the first name you said?
The name?
Yeah.
Carl Bowdler.
Say the other two names again.
O'Neal, Jermaine O'Neal, Chris Crawford. You guys should know this one.
Yeah, everybody.
I'll go with that first guy. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but I'll go with that.
Bowdler.
Okay, I'll go with that guy. Michael.
I think I remember this happening with O'Neal, Jermaine O'Neal.
Okay, but Brian.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Emily.
Sure, Jermaine O'Neal.
I think I do remember it happening to Jermaine O'Neal.
Well, you guys are making it up. You're the only one that has.
I got it.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it was too weird of a name.
It was a game between Atlanta and Portland.
Okay, so here's the score update. Brian has 3. Mason, Ireland, and Michael have 2, and Emily has 1. Okay. Go ahead.
Next, who won the Grammy for Best New Artist in 1994? Alanis Morissette, Hootie and the Bluefish, or Brandy?
Michael.
Morissette.
Brian.
Hootie.
Emily.
Brandy.
Mace.
Hootie.
I think it's Alanis Morissette.
Hootie.
Yeah.
Okay. Mason got it. Emily got it. Anybody else?
I did not get it.
Brian got it.
Brian,
Brian
okay,
got it.
Emily did not
Brian's
get it.
on
M's
a
still
roll
one. Brian,
today.
yeah, Brian's got the lead with 4. Mace has 3. Here we go.
Number 6.
Comes the actress.
Midnight Cowboy was nominated for 7 Golden Globes in 1969. How many Golden Globes did the movie win? 0, 1, or 2?
Brian.
0.
Emily.
0.
Mace. I'm going to go 0. Michael.
I'm going to piggyback Mace and say 2.
Nobody got it. 1.
1. Wow. Okay. Pepe, how many
Was
are
it
left?
best? Was it Best Picture? Do you know?
No, it was
Best Actor, John Voight.
John Boy.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 7.
All right, Pepe,
6 more.
6 more. Got it.
Okay. What was the name of the movie in which Robert Duvall played a Scottish soccer manager, Gordon MacLeod, in 2002? The Glory of Success, A Run of Success, or A Shot at Glory?
Emily.
A Shot at Glory.
Mace.
Shot at Glory.
I agree. Shot of glory. Michael.
Shot.
Brian.
Shot of glory.
It is Shot at Glory.
Okay. So, Brian 5. Emily 2. Mace 4. Ireland 3. Michael 3. Here we go.
Here is the one that you've been waiting for.
Yes, there we go. She black or white?
Where,
Well, we'll see.
where was American actress and legend Claudette Colbert born? USA, England, or France?
Mace.
USA, England, or France? USA, say England.
I'm going to say France. Michael.
Yeah, with a name like Claudette, it's got to be France.
Brian.
USA.
Emily.
You may have it, Brian.
USA.
What's the answer?
France.
Yeah,
Okay.
Claudette.
I got it.
Well, he could have
And
been
Michael
misleading
got
us.
it.
Yeah, I
Michael?
thought he was misleading us.
Yeah.
We know.
Pepe
The
mislead us.
Frenchie guy.
Brian
name.
5. Mace, Ireland, and Michael 4. Emily 2.
Okay.
Am I eliminated yet?
How many are left, Pepe?
That's
sounds
my
like
line.
sounds like you want to be.
That's
3
my
more.
line.
3
now.
more.
All right, you're not eliminated, but you have to go opposite of Brian.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
In 2001, this director received 2 Oscar nominations in the same category. Who is he? Ridley Scott, Steven Soderbergh, or Ang Lee?
In 2001. Okay. Brian.
Scott.
Mace.
Ang Lee.
I used to live next door to Ridley Scott. I don't know the answer to this, so I'm guessing Ridley Scott. Michael.
Lee.
What are the 3 options again?
You have to,
Scott,
you have to say
Soderbergh, or Lee?
Oh, no. What, Brian, what'd you say?
Scott.
All right,
Well,
so
then I'll
you
go
have,
Soderbergh, whatever.
okay.
And I'm glad you did.
Oh, Emily got it. She's the only one.
Because
He
Ang
won
Lee,
for traffic, but he also had Erin Brockovich. Or something.
Oh, okay.
and Ang Lee was kind of later when he got
Yeah,
the
he had-
broke out.
Okay, 2 left, right,
2006, I
Pepe?
think, Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
here we
no.
go.
3 more.
3
Okay,
more.
3 more.
Okay, you're still alive, Em.
During World War II, due to both teams losing many players to military service, the Philadelphia Eagles and Pittsburgh Steelers temporarily merged teams called the Phil Fit Combined. What nickname did this team go by? This was in 1942.
Okay.
The Stigler, the Eaglers, or the Philadelphia Pit Connection?
What was the first one?
Stigler.
How do you spell that?
Stigless.
Stiglitz.
Steagles.
Okay. Brian.
Let's go with that one. Stieglitz.
Michael.
Connection.
I'm with Brian. I think it's that's Stiegels.
Stiegels.
Yeah, Mace.
Stiegels.
M.
It is the Stiegels, and I'm eliminated.
No, you're not.
Okay.
If you get
It is the
Stiegels.
Stiegels.
I knew you were going to know.
Was it Stiegels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brian, you got that one, right?
Yep.
Everybody but Michael got that, right? Okay. So, M, you do have to go opposite of Brian, but here's the score. Brian 6, Mason 5, Ireland 5, Michael 4, Emily 4.
Wow.
2 left. Everybody alive. Here we go.
What was Natalie Wood's birth name? Natalie Sodilov, Natalie Svetlana, or Natalie Sakarenko?
Brian.
C.
Mace.
Sakarenko, which I think is C.
Yep.
I think that is it. I'm going Sakarenko. Michael.
That's what I was going to do because she looks Italian, so Sakarenko.
M, you got to go opposite.
A.
It's Sakarenko.
Okay, so Emily's out.
Sorry, Em.
Here is, and there's one left, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Michael's out now. So
stupid game.
Brian 7.
Yep.
May 6, Ireland 6.
Okay.
Here we go. Brian, you get it right, you win it.
Come on.
Okay. Which Super Bowl halftime show preceded a stadium blackout? Maroon 5, Beyonce, or Madonna?
Beyonce.
Beyonce, you mean?
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Beyonce? Yeah.
Beyonce.
You said Beyonce.
So there was a
Beyonce, okay.
there was a
Maroon
power
5,
outage.
Beyonce, or Madonna?
There was a power outage before the halftime show?
No, it came
After.
I remember the
After,
game.
okay.
It was in New
After.
Orleans.
I'm sorry about that.
That's
Okay, Brian.
Take Maroon 5.
And then the other two were Beyonce and who?
Madonna.
I think he's right, but I'm gonna go Madonna. Mace. You can't say Maroon 5.
I'm also going to go Madonna.
Nobody said it.
It's Beyonce?
It's Beyonce.
It's Beyonce.
I said it in here.
Oh, it's Beyonce.
We
It was
had
right there
him.
for us.
Oh, my God.
Beyonce,
Brian
Beyonce.
wins.
Brian with the win.
Hey, first time. Brian.
And you take the lead.
Oh, that's right. Double points.
Double points.
Big day, Brian.
First time. First
moment.
Oh, my God.
First time Brian wins the
All right, do you have a
And I got
tiebreaker?
an icebreaker
Yeah.
today, too.
All right, let's do the tiebreaker for
By
fun.
the way, this is rare. Brian hit on both icebreakers and game of games.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay, here it goes. How old was Natalie Wood when she died? That's an easy one.
Okay.
That's an easy one.
It is an easy one. You want me to give you
All
some
right.
hint?
Michael, don't say
No,
what it
you
is,
don't-
but did you
no,
write
that's
down a number?
Yep.
Bob, M, you got one?
I didn't even hear the question.
How old was Natalie Wood when she died?
27.
Okay, Brian.
45.
I wrote down 43. Mace, what
I
you
wrote down 47.
Michael?
48.
48. What's the answer?
Wow, Ireland, 43.
Yeah.
43.
I thought I had heard that somewhere.
Yeah.
Married to Robert Wagner
Yeah.
at the time,
Robert
right?
Wagner,
Died, on
Twice.
a,
Twice.
died on a boat.
Suspiciously,
Robert Wagner is still alive, and he's
And
older than we think he is.
Right.
He's
And-
in his 90s
And
now,
some
I think.
people think there's going to reopen an investigation into it after all
Very
these
suspicious.
years. Who else was on the boat? Do you remember?
Was it Christopher Walken?
Christopher Walken
Christopher
was on the
Walken.
boat with him, yeah.
It's very like a fish.
Yeah, nobody
Wow.
actually knows what went down.
I knew he was old. I had no idea Robert Wagner is this old.
Whoa!
How old?
96.
Wow. That's excessive.
Still looks great.
Yeah.
Natalie Wood was one of the most beautiful.
Oh, my
actors.
God. Natalie Wood.
Although, I've read a couple of books on her, it was kind of unfortunate. Her mom basically, I don't know a better way to say this, but like led her to old successful men when she was a
Oh,
teenager.
really? That's weird.
Yeah, it's super creepy. If you
Yeah.
if you want to go down that rabbit hole and study it, you can.
By the way, if you go back and look at, I don't know if you've ever seen this movie called Splendor in the Grass.
Oh,
Her and Warren Beatty. They are like the two most beautiful people in the world.
It's like when Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie did
Just
Mr.
like,
and Mrs.
you're like,
Smith.
oh my God, they're so
directed
beautiful.
by Elia Kazan.
There you go.
So I
Excellent.
remember one day when Mr. and Mrs. Smith came out, because this was Brad Pitt at the height of his powers and Angelina Jolie at the height of her powers. And I was driving around with Lisa, and I look up on a billboard, and it's for Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And I went, there's no way those two don't end up hooking up.
Yeah.
And she goes, No. He's married to Jennifer Aniston. I go, look at those two.
Yep.
I go, those are the two best-looking people on the planet. And sure enough, 3 months later, he leaves Aniston for Angelina Jolie.
Yep.
If you haven't seen Splendor on the Grass,
she's also in that one with the 4 names: Bob, Carol, Ted, and Alice.
Yes, that's
with
right.
Diane Cannon.
Yeah,
That's right.
which is really good.
By the way-
Diane Cannon's still at all the Lakers
I
games.
know. They showed her on one of the games recently. So this is a famous moment. I think this was at the Golden Globes, and Ricky Gervais was the host.
Okay.
And they were talking about all the 3D.
And he'll say anything.
They talked about all the 3D animation, right? It was a big year for 3D animation. And his joke was, it seems like everything this year was 3-dimensional except the characters in The Tourist, which is Angelina and Brad. And apparently they just...
That's when they broke up?
No. Jeff Blake.
Right.
Sony Jeff
yeah.
Blake was at the table with him. It was a Sony picture. And he said, oh, boy, the night went south.
Yeah,
The night went
that's when they
south
must have
after
been
that joke.
breaking up.
Exactly.
Yeah, because now they don't speak to each other, and they have kids together.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next for you, going to do some super crosstalk. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your morning drive begins early in the Southland. Luckily for you, we present Unsportsmanlike with Evan Canty and Michelle. Weekdays 3 to 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Today is Cowboys kickoff day. Congratulations to Dallas Cowboys. Your season starts today. You'll hear about them 24/7 with us, and the Dallas Cowboy angles will start as it is the beginning of the Dallas Cowboys season. No, they don't play 17 games when everyone else does, September through February. They start their season today on February 10th, and they finish it right as the opening kickoff for everyone else takes place. That's when their season is over.
Start your day with Unsportsmanlike before the Sedano and Cap Morning Show at 7 a.m. Mornings on ESPN LA.
It's Evan Cohen. Be sure to start each weekday on ESPN LA with Unsportsmanlike mornings, 3 to 7 a.m. The 1-2 punch in LA morning drive. Evan Canty, Michelle, and then Sedano and Cap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
Your heart works hard for you every day. February is American Heart Month, and it's a great time to check in on your heart health. Hey, it's Chris Morales, and Providence brings together some of the brightest minds in cardiac care, all focused on protecting what matters most, your heart. Their teams combine advanced treatments with compassionate, personal care right here in Southern California. So this month, take a step towards better health. Get moving, eat well, or schedule that checkup. Providence is here to support healthier hearts in every community. Learn more at providence.org/SoCalHeart.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Woo, 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 woo.
So Travis here, Pepe's shuffling out, Michael's here.
You're going to watch Floyd Mayweather fight Manny
What did I
Pacquiao.
tell you?
Why don't you watch me fight Mason?
What did I
It's
tell
gonna
you
be
yesterday?
the same level of excitement.
Michael, I have changed. If you want to participate in Power Slap, go for it. Power Slap?
Power Slap is crazy.
Go for it. If you want to play that stupid game called Run Nation, where those two big dudes just run right smack into each other for no reason, do it.
You have a right to do it. I just have the right to not pay to
So
see
wait a
it.
minute, Mace. Is it? Here's what makes it hard.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be on Netflix. So we already pay for it anyway. Will you check it out? I think I might.
I won't.
Just
You
because
said you would-
I've
he said
already
he would
paid
drop
for
in.
Netflix.
The fact that I don't have to go into my pocket, or I already have gone into my pocket for Netflix, and I'm sitting home on a Saturday night.
Is this one of them Logan Paul deals, or is this something
Do you
different?
guys know anybody, by the way, that doesn't have Netflix?
I don't.
Maybe one or two people.
I know one person.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
And he's stuck up in the holler somewhere in Kentucky.
DeMarco, you like nice things, right?
Wait, Michael, do you know who the one person is that I know who doesn't have
Doesn't
it?
have Netflix?
Yeah.
Myrna.
He also does not have Amazon.
Stu?
Pepe.
No.
Stu Lance?
No. So Linda gets all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
No, Bill McDonald does not have Netflix or Amazon
Why?
or Uber.
Why?
Really?
Doesn't want them.
Why does he not want Uber?
Doesn't want them.
Uber's a game.
Every
changer.
time,
Uber's great.
Every time we go out on the road, he says, "Hey, order the Uber and I'll pay you," and he does. But he just says, "I just don't want them on my credit card." I think it's the same thing with
I'd love to
Amazon
hear
and
that.
the same thing with.
Is he trying to be off the grid, or he just?
I think
Sounds
so.
like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
A couple of my fraternity brothers were out here a couple of years ago, and one guy, my friend Ben, said, "What is Uber?"
Oh.
Like, what is Uber?
How long
They
ago was
have
this?
Uber in Toledo, Ohio, don't they?
Everywhere.
He never heard of it. Never heard of Uber is what his claim was.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
That feels like
Never
something a
even heard of it.
95-year-old
So,
person
Trav,
would say.
I sent this. We did this as an experiment earlier.
All right.
I sent this picture to Lisa,
His wife.
and
Okay.
I said, "Do you know this person's name?"
Yes.
You think she got it?
No.
She did not.
Okay.
Would Susan know?
Susan get it?
It's a. By the way, for listening, it's a picture of Victor
Yeah.
Wembanyama.
In his
Would
uniform.
Susan get it? Dude, I'll send it to you, and you send
I
it
will.
to her.
I'm going
okay?
to guess that she will get it.
Yeah.
But she may. Okay, does this count as getting if she goes, that's that French basketball
No.
player? Or is that
We
she has to
need
know
her
his
name.
name?
We,
All right.
we
Need at least the nickname.
yeah, we want
Okay.
his
No.
name.
Easy
All right,
nickname.
I'm going to go with no. I think she'll go with
By
no.
the way, Juan knows because last night I had the game on and I kept pointing. Look at him. Look at that. Keep an eye on that guy. It's
The
amazing.
tallest guy on the floor.
It's
He's not hard to keep
amazing
track
what
of.
he
Yeah,
does.
he's not.
Yeah.
Wow.
The
No,
thing
he's
I love
amazing.
is, and Michael, you can probably talk about this. He does this thing where he blocks the shot and then gets it.
Right.
He doesn't just swat
Yeah,
it out
yeah.
of bounds. He blocks
Yeah.
it and then gets the ball. Why don't more guys do that?
Because guys want to look impressive by swatting it into the second row.
But here's what I don't understand. Bill Russell used
Yep.
to do that,
Yeah.
and he was like the most successful center ever. Why wouldn't you copy
Grab-
Bill Russell?
yeah.
It's the
I don't
same
know.
thing.
It's-
Didn't Bill Walton do it too?
It's more impressive if you catch it.
Yeah.
You just pull it
You know,
out of the air. That's
that used
impressive.
to drive me nuts with Shaq.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have to send it to the
Right.
eighth row.
and he would.
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch, but
Yeah.
then just get the rebound.
Yeah. One of the biggest sports mystery in my lifetime, and I've never heard a good answer for it, even from the man himself. Why hasn't anyone ever tried to copy the skyhook?
I don't know.
Is it that
You
hard?
tell why?
Kareem told me I've offered to teach it to anybody.
Well, remember, didn't he? Wasn't he working
Bynum?
with Andrew Bynum?
Yeah.
at one
Yeah,
point?
and Bynum shot a
was
couple
like,
of hook shots. They weren't really skyhooks. Michael, you played with Kareem.
Can you do
did
it?
you ever?
Yeah.
Did you ever?
Not like him.
Oh.
But did you ever consider when you started playing with Kareem and saw how effective it was to add it to your game, or was it just too hard to execute?
No, it's very easy to shoot. It's fundamental. Everybody can do it, but I was a lot shorter, so the jump hook worked for me. But tall guys like if Wemby had it, oh
Yeah.
my goodness!
So why do you think no one's ever tried to copy it?
Because
and Kareem's still alive, and he says he'll teach it to
because
anybody.
Kareem said guys don't think it's a sexy shot.
I do.
Which
He
is
scored
ridiculous.
40,000 points.
You know
that's
what's,
why.
you know
that's
what's
why-
sexy
that's
when
why
it goes
yeah,
through the
that's
basket.
why Rick Barry said this thing about the underhand. Guys think they look like grandma shooting it.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
This is another great mystery. That's probably number 2 in my lifetime. In the history of the NBA, the guy with the highest free throw percentage for his career is Rick Barry, 90.1. Okay? Rick Barry has said, and he's still alive, and 3 of his kids played in the NBA. He said, I'll teach anybody who wants to learn how to shoot underhanded. If I was a bad free throw shooter, if I was a 50% free throw shooter,
Granny,
I would shoot in a pink tutu if my percentage would go up 20 points.
Yeah, but you're not
Why
tied up in
isn't-
the ego. It's ego.
No
It's,
doubt.
it's entirely
Right.
ego.
No
It's
doubt.
I would do it too, John. If you told me to talk about golf, you said, hey,
Yeah.
if you need to, do some
Trap.
goofy move, but you drive it 300 yards, I would do it. But a lot of people wouldn't.
Yeah.
Seriously, if you told me, Ireland, when you putt, if I was on the PGA Tour and I was a bad putter, and they said to me, just trust me, drop your pants and putt in your underwear.
Yeah.
And the putts will start to go in. Because
can
you
do
won't be you'll be so embarrassed that
Oh
your
my
pants
God.
are down.
Yeah.
You'll relax
The
and hit
tin
it in the
cup.
hole. I
Yeah.
would do it until the golf governing body told me I couldn't do it anymore.
I would too. I
And
would too.
Why,
Let me
why
ask you-
ego?
what was your free throw percentage?
95%.
No, he
That's a
was
lie.
he was 64%.
How do you know?
He said
Because
it
he
so
just said the
fast,
highest ever
right
was
to my
90.
face.
Why
But
didn't
here's
you go
the-
to the Rick Barry
Yeah,
Granny
that's what I'm
shot?
saying. Why wouldn't you shoot it under?
All right, 87%.
64.
No.
It's a free shot, man.
All right, 87%.
But here's the amazing thing about Michael.
Yeah.
His free throw percentage in the regular season was 64%.
Hey,
His free
Who
throw
says that?
percentage
87.
in the postseason, and he
It's
played
80.
for the Lakers, so he spent most of his career in the postseason.
Yeah.
exactly 64%.
He believes what he reads on the internet.
Consistent. Yeah, consistent.
He believes everything on the internet.
You know,
He's an idiot.
You know, wait, you missed 46% of your free throws in the postseason. That's unbelievable.
And in the regular season.
That's incredible.
I don't remember
Pressure
that.
didn't get to him.
Wow.
I don't remember that.
You have a high miss rate.
I heard
By
it's
the way,
harder for bigger guys to shoot free throws. Is that
No,
true?
no.
Okay.
Okay, so DeMarco, in a related question, I wonder, because I'm seeing more NFL players wear that safety
guardian cap.
thing.
Yeah.
Did they not wear that because it's now I see more guys doing it, but did they not wear it because it looks uncool?
Yeah, when you guys were talking, I was thinking about my old helmet. It was an old bike helmet, and it was obsolete. You're supposed to turn them in and get the newer ones. I wouldn't because it looked bad.
Right.
I didn't like the way it looked on my
So
head.
those guardian caps, are guys getting more used to it, and is it more acceptable?
I asked Kevin Dodson, who you think is a guy that's just, a monster. And
He's
I said,
one guy that does.
Why do you wear a guardian cap? He goes, I want to protect my brain.
Yeah.
And I'm like, makes sense.
But
Higbee wore it. A lot of guys wear it.
Jackson and Higbee are the only. But you figure there's 60-some guys on the team. There's only a small handful.
Okay, it's still for me. It takes some getting used to. It looks funny.
It does look funny.
It looks funny, but I mean, if it makes your head safer, then so be it.
That's the funniest sporting event up there.
There is a competition, a Red Bull competition on ESPN right now, where you build a contraption that supposedly can fly in the air.
See how far you can fly.
And
What's
these
this called again?
I have no idea. But these contraptions.
But the team called the Smoke Eaters.
Yeah, and they're all dressed up in like it's Halloween.
Now I would watch this.
Well, you are watching
They
it.
drive a boat off a
And
dock.
they're all like
a thing.
But watch this.
Bicycles with wings.
They have wings. It's obviously that they've spent a ton of money on this, and it has wings.
That thing's not going
and
to fly.
flaps.
No,
No,
but that's
watch.
the point.
It'll go right off the end of the
Right off
podium
the end of the pier.
and straight away.
Isn't that hilarious?
What is the point
It did not fly
of
at
this
all.
exercise?
To jump in the water.
It's driving
To see which one can have the most airtime.
I mean,
It's
when
like
I say
trying
it goes
to
straight in
nosedive.
the water, it goes straight
it's
in
like,
the water.
It's like driving a golf cart right off a cliff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Looks like you're flying on Spirit Airlines.
Man.
I'm looking up there. We've got a bunch of TVs in the studio, and I'm looking up at Spectrum Sportsnet. Every time I see
Are they
them,
showing the Celtics game?
No, they're showing this on the Dodger channel.
Oh, okay.
Every time I see Miguel Rojas's home run in the 9th inning against Toronto, I still can't believe it went out.
I watched it 30 times yesterday. They were running this all day yesterday, too. And DeMarco was just watching me, and every time it puts a smile on my face. It's the most improbable thing.
DeMarco.
More improbable than Freddie, more improbable than
One
Kirk
of our
Gibson.
coolest
Just
days
crazy.
was hanging out with
Amazing.
Miguel Rojas just
Amazing.
a couple of days after the World Series. It was amazing.
He was still floating. You
He
could
was,
tell.
and
by the
such
way,
a sweet guy.
Yeah,
he,
nice
will
guy.
he will be able to, like Aaron Boone, he'll be able to ride this for the rest of his life.
Sure.
When he is 80 years old, he's going to walk into a supermarket and somebody's going to go, "That's Miguel Rojas who hit the home run in the 9th inning against Toronto."
Beers for life.
Yes.
Yeah.
No question.
These guys said that, you saw the Celtics-Laker game on Sunday?
I did.
You saw we got out-worked and out-beaten, out-physical and everything.
Disgrace.
And how
A
we
disgrace.
and how Luka and everybody's just complaining about every call. I said I'd bench my stars if they didn't get
And
back.
so,
and play
DeMarco, let me
defense.
do the DeMarco, let me do the parallel.
Yeah.
If Kurt Warner or Marshall Falk would have complained to the ref about something and gotten a 15-yard penalty, would Dick Vermeil or Mike Martz had taken them out of the game?
Just to cool off and maybe refocus. That's what I would do.
Probably not.
No way.
What about a defensive back who's complaining about every call and he lets the guy get beat?
Maybe.
There you go.
but
See?
but it's super.
Luka
It's a
is the
superstar.
equivalent of Kurt Warner and Marshall Falk.
I think Marshall punched a guy and we left him out there. It's
There
Marshall.
you go, Michael. He punched a guy and he stayed in the game.
But if a guy's costing you the game and he's concentrating on the rest instead of the opponent, you leave him out there?
Michael, I just told Travis in the back room. I said every time Luka does that, it's a direct shot to JJ.
So you just let it keep going, or you do something about it?
You got to do something about it. But
That's what I said. These guys says,
but I don't know.
you'll hurt his feelings.
I don't know how you do that in the
Put
NBA.
him on the bench for a few minutes.
You
that
might
sends the
lose him,
message.
and then you're going to get
We'll
canned.
go down 12 if we don't have Luka.
Right.
Let's bench our superstar.
But you got to send a message.
I'm with you.
What do you do?
I don't know. Good luck.
How
All
about
right,
man up and coach?
What are you guys doing today?
It's lit.
Lit.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's lit.
Anybody?
You can just go home.
Hey,
Right.
I got 2 tickets for the
We'll
Magic
see.
game. Anybody want them?
Do you really?
Yeah.
I'll take them.
You what? You got friends who'll
Yeah,
use them?
friends will
All
take
right,
them,
let me text me their names.
Okay, I will.
There you
I
go.
will.
Nice.
All right,
Good to see
coming
you.
up next for you, DeMarco and Travis for your afternoon. We'll see you back here tomorrow at noon. Mason and